MALSTEP. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, extreme nerdiness, and proper naughty behavior. It is intended only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
What?
Happy Sunday, everybody. We made it another week. Let's see. I don't know why it always surprises me, but here we are. Here we are. All right. Let's get started with our rolls. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best part, and I always forget it.
I know.
Yeah, I know,
Oh my
right?
God, you guys.
Why? My dice rollers are so laggy now.
Well,
no.
mine's not.
You know what
I
that
got a
sounds like?
15.
Sounds like a real dice thing.
Mm-hmm.
5 for Ileana.
Ooh, 6 for Lennox.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry. I need some on top. For now.
Okay, that's fine.
What?
That's okay.
What?
Every once in a while. All right.
Yeah.
I
It's a
blew my
switch.
19.
Oh, 19.
Oh.
Okay. What do we got there, Emilio?
A 7.
A 7. Well, with my 10, 7 is actually the closest.
Laggy 7
Wow.
Your laggy 7.
Wow.
Beautiful. 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Jules is on top.
Jules is on
I'm
top
the
of
meat in the
both of us.
sandwich. Yeah.
Jules is usually on top.
I'm the olive on a toothpick.
Nice.
Oh my God. Anyway, all right. Well, that's 2 things down. Steph, do you want to do
Yeah,
our
it
recap
is.
so we can get started?
Wow.
I'm
Starts
just the
already.
olive, actually.
Starts already.
Ooh.
All
Mark is
right.
the
So
You're
for
inside me.
Yeah.
Nice.
for the recap, let's see here. What so we were talking, and let's see, we started last session talking in the tavern with our new friend Finn, who we had asked if she would take a potion of truth, I think is what it was called, right? Elixir of truth. Take the elixir of truth. She reluctantly agreed, but it turned out pretty well. I think we learned a bit about her, and we were able to get some information about how everything was set up in Brutus's lair, or whatever you want to call it. And we came up with a plan that we were going to, so as Brutus wouldn't find out anything about what happened out at sea, with the slaves in the island and that sort of thing, that we would strike during her shift that evening, or sometime that day, in a couple of hours. And I think we had 3 hours, I think. And so, Finn went back to their ship. We all kind of went off to their separate ways. Me and Linux spent some time together. Yeah, yada yada. And we got to the point where we went to Brutus's lair, asked a few questions, but I almost forgot that Jules, in the meantime, actually did something kind of helpful and productive compared to the rest of us. I mean, during his downtime, he went to the potion shop, or whatever shop he went to, and picked up some kind of the unguent of timelessness, or some, I think that's what it was called, and also another I think elixir of truth. But this time potion stopped time for, I think they think it was an hour. And so once we got in Brutus's place, he used the potion, was able to run around like some kind of wild hurricane and just and block the door and do all these other things. He put a bunch of shiny balls all over the floor. And when time was back, they were slipping and sliding over the place, and the rest of us were trying to fight, because there were I think 4 or 5 other people in the room besides Brutus, which we didn't really see until anyways. And so it was quite the fight. I think 3 of us went down. I think Finn, our new friend Finn, fell towards the end of the fight. Myself and Linux both went unconscious, but we're fine now, kind of. And they chased Brutus out of his lair, And that's all that I kind of know of what happened. I think they might have got him, but I don't know. I'm still in the room with Fen because I revived her. Stephanie, words. So yeah, that's it. That's all.
All right. All right. So we pick back up with let me open that up. With Fen and Ileana still in Brutus's office. And we've got Lunnet coming into the small unnamed bar with the bartender that is tied up and 3 patrons, just as Derek smashes Brutus the Pixies with his mace. So let's start with the 3 who are in the bar right now. What are you guys doing?
I go high five Derek. Like, good fucking hit, man.
Derek reach up, give them 5, and as their hands make a great smack, his cloak billows. He's feeling it.
All right. I'm gonna look around. What do I see?
You see 3 other patrons and the bartender that you tied up, where you left them.
No one's helped the bartender.
They had not noticed that the bartender just looked like, because you put him just behind the bar. So
Yeah, like I laid him down.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about him. So they just see us kill a fairy or a pixie, right?
Yes, they just saw you kill the pixie.
Yeah. I'll turn to them, say, how are the drinks? How is everything?
You see the 2 that are talking in one corner kind of glower at you and start to move their hands to their waists, and you see the noble that's in the corner get up to start to leave the bar.
Yeah. Well, what are you guys reaching for over there?
They start to slide over and they say, "What are you doing?"
Handling a problem, and I'm just looking at Brutus. I'll give him a kick to see if he's alive. See if he moves. Just a little kick.
No, most of him is splattered on the mace itself. So yeah. They look at you. How much is this problem worth to you?
I don't know. 20 gold a piece.
You see their hands start to relax off of their waists. All right. We didn't see anything.
All right. Well, I'll pay them 20 gold each.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys, what is? Do you need help? Are we? Where's Brutus?
Well, that's kind of a difficult question to answer. If you want to come out here, like we can just show you.
Well, should I hurry or should I just?
No, it's fine. Take your time. Catch your breath.
So he's dead.
Do we have 10 minutes for me to restore some health?
I'm gonna go lock the door.
Okay. Derek will begin to cast his prayer of healing. If he'd sort of motion people sort of close because they need to be within 30 feet of him. I don't think that's too difficult. And then he would say his prayer to Kellenvor and heal everyone for 13 hit points.
Nice.
Fen, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, should I look around in the room? Did you look at everything, Jules?
Yeah, we have time. I'm not.
Okay, so Ileana's
this certainly isn't going anywhere.
Ileana's gonna go over to the. She's gonna be careful of the balls that are still on the floor, and go over to the desk to just double check and make sure that there's nothing else in there.
Just make an investigation check for me, please.
God dang it, that's a 10.
10. Okay. You look around and it looks like most of the paperwork has been actually taken out of the desk.
Okay. All right. Bookshelves too. Just look if there's anything different on the bookshelves.
It looks like they've been shifted a little bit, but not much has been taken. You're looking at the books, and they seem pretty. With a 10, they just seem pretty ordinary.
Borden.
Yeah,
Nothing interesting.
yeah.
Okay. Fanny, you ready to get out of here?
Uh,
Are you good? Are you are you doing okay?
oh, that's concentrated magic. Never mind. Or would that work? I have this thing, magic awareness, but it's only to alert for like concentrated magic. That would it like, the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet. So I am going to just come up here because I think that's still within 60 feet. And yeah, use a magic awareness ability to see if there's anything we're missing in this area.
In the room. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you just expend it?
Yeah.
Okay. You reach out around the room and let me see.
Oh, and it says within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover, just in case.
Yeah,
that's
that
important.
is important. And you are in Brutus's space, right?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay. No, there's nothing within the vicinity of where you're standing that radiates magic outside of what you see on Ileana and yourself.
Okay, well,
Good. Anything?
Good.
Did we get to everything?
I guess so. Yeah,
Okay.
I need a nap.
Sure.
Mhm.
Let's go and find the others.
Okay.
Would I have been able to see from where Derek splat Brutus from where I'm standing? I haven't moved yet. So.
You would have, I mean, the door was open. You would have seen it as it was happening, and you were like running into the space. So I had assumed you had continued running.
Yeah, if that's okay. All right, awesome. All right, splat. Oh, Derek, fine work. I was so worried he's going to get away. Couldn't see him or nothing.
Well, luckily, Jules tracked him, and I was lucky enough to get there. This was
Excellent, Jules.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Disconnected.
Did you? Oh, it didn't. My message didn't send. Yeah, it disconnected because we don't need it. You guys don't need
The
it.
following
okay.
D&D campaign
Yeah, it was
is
just if
dedicated
you were
to
fighting
All right.
the
The two
things.
randos.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
and the
Dan.
fight
I
over
randos.
didn't mean to have you set it up on
It's okay.
stream.
Not a
I
problem.
didn't even realize you were set up.
Well, if I... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jules, please.
Oh no, I was gonna say I'm gonna check his little body and see if there's any magical items on there.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah, I
gonna
guess
start
I've been-
taking little trinkets off and stuff.
Okay, make an investigation check for me, please.
Good question.
All right, just waiting an hour for my roll to work on D&D Beyond.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh, it's pretty good. I think it's gonna be a 23. Yeah.
A 23. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look. So you take a look at his little body, and he's got like what looks like a really fancily embossed leather belt, and in the belt, like it's very tiny, but there looks like there's a little rock crystal that's inside the belt pouch. And then it looks like he has a small vial of something. You can't really tell what it is. But no like coin or anything on him. So,
Okay. He doesn't have any like other like trinkets or like
not
a little pixie dagger or something.
no pixie dagger. No pixie dagger.
The toothpick.
Okay. I'm gonna just like take a little bag and just throw them in the bag, just in case there's a bounty on them.
We'll take
or
care of
something.
this trash.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Ileana's going to look at the bartender behind the counter. What are we doing with this?
I mean, he looks pretty snug, right? Like it doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
I mean, but you
No.
seem
Yeah.
okay.
And there might
I mean,
be
he hasn't
others,
seen
right?
anything. What's that?
There might be others still. We blocked the entrance from their bunker
Oh yeah.
across the street.
Yeah, I'll point to like all the barrels that I stacked
Oh, nice.
over the door.
Do we need to take care of them too to make sure this doesn't continue here?
Yeah, but I mean, this is kind of like a moral gray area. You know, like you can't
I-
do anything right now.
Did everyone have a? Gosh, I hate. Please let me know if this isn't okay, DM. I feel Lennox would definitely want to take a look around, see if he can find anything of import, but I know it's already been done a lot, so I don't want to beat it to death either. I'm okay not doing
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you can do it, but the likelihood of you finding anything else outside of Jules's role from last week is pretty slim. But you
Oh,
can
okay.
certainly try. I'm never
Yeah.
going to stop you from trying.
Gotcha. It's all right. I don't want to. Yeah. Lennox. So
We should
all right, you folks.
probably leave. Probably.
Well, I mean, we should. I mean, I guess we have to gauge how big of a piece of shit this guy is. I'm pointing the guy on the floor. Because if he's just going to start doing this again, like, I don't know.
All right, we should talk to.
Okay, Eliana will
Cool.
go behind the counter, and I assume that he's gagged.
Yes. Well, no, he just has a bag over his face.
Okay,
Oh, right.
but he's tied up, right?
He is definitely tied up. Yeah.
So she would draw her moon sword, and take the bag off his head.
You see him kind of look at you, and
And she's kind of holding the sword up to his throat.
you again. I should have
Yeah.
known it was you.
Yeah, you should have. I mean,
So, question, kind sir. Brutus is dead. As well as are his lackeys that he had in his room. Are you going to be a problem?
I don't know. Are you going to let me go?
It depends if you're going to be a problem.
Couldn't be a problem if I'm not here, right?
Sure. Where you going?
The fuck out of here before the rest of his goons get here.
Ileana will look at Jules. Like, is there anything?
May I
Anything?
insight? Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, I guess,
Go ahead.
Guy, I just want to know, like how attached are you to Brutus?
It was a job. I was loyal when I was getting paid. I'm not getting paid if he's dead, am I?
No, that's fair. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure you'll be able to find money. Do you want a job?
For you?
Sure.
Doing what?
I don't know, like security or just, how many people do we have on our ship?
Hmm,
Not enough.
not enough.
Yeah.
Why am I looking? You guys should have this written down.
Yeah, it's a good play.
Us.
I'm new, so I don't know.
It's
And I'm gonna
beautiful.
mind speaking to you guys, but like obviously this guy like is just loyal to money, so I don't think he would.
Right. Oh yeah, I got a 24 in the insight just to see if he's like genuinely just I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he does seem like he was there for the money. It was a good paying job. So
Right. So I
Um,
agree. I think I don't care if we give him a job.
Yeah, it's a form of rehabilitation,
Hey,
It's better than just killing him.
exactly.
Ileana will drop her sword.
it looks like you guys need about 10 or 11 more crewmates. Some of them just need to be like deckhands. Some of them actually need to be skilled, which is what your captain is out looking for now.
I'll ask him what are his hard skills.
Do you have any experience working on a ship?
None directly working on a ship, but if it pays well enough, I can learn fast enough.
Define well enough.
What is it your ship's going to be doing?
Sailing?
Just
I don't know.
sailing
Uh,
goods from one spot to another?
Obviously, we fucking kill people once in a while, so
Yeah.
someone might fight back. So
Right.
that
That's what
might-
I'm trying to find out is like exactly how wanted you are.
Oh, wanted? We're not wanted at all.
No.
We're not wanted at all.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure you can, surmise that you guys here are the bad guys, right? And that would make us the good guys.
Okay.
So we're not wanted anymore.
I'll take whatever the going rate is. But if it starts to get really dangerous, I'm going to want more.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. All right. I'll tell him where the boat is.
And Ileana will mentally speak to the rest. So untie him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Ileana will untie him using her expert de-knotting abilities.
Oh God.
Well, I literally just held the rope and just ran around him 40 times.
There had to have been a knot somewhere, right?
You would think.
Once he... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, no, I just literally just ran around him.
Jules, we need to talk about your tying up abilities.
Sure.
So once he is free and standing, you see him kind of rummage behind the bar and grab a few things, kind of look at the bar itself, grab a couple of bottles, and says, "The name's Edmund. I'll see you in a ship."
Nice to meet you. And I'll hand him his gun back.
That's
You're
right.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Edmund, before you leave,
Yes.
is there anything you can tell us about, where we could find, I don't know, a safe or something? Or where you think he would take his money? Because I paid him a shit ton of money last time I was here, and I'd like to get that back.
I truly don't know. I was just here to be the go-between, keep the right people going in and out of there. And he kind of gestures towards the, the little escape route that you've covered up in there. And then he'll point to the door that goes to the back.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say, Edmund, just 1 second, and I'm gonna lay out some of the papers that I stole about drop points. I'm gonna say, can you tell me anything about any of these?
He'll take a look at it and sorry, mate. These all look like they're coded to me, and I don't know the code. I'd have to sit down and actually look at them.
No problem. All right, we'll see you on the ship.
All right.
Oh, that was, she'll sheathe her sword. That went better than expected.
Yeah. You have a new employee. It's always nice.
I thought Edmund was about to be Deadmond.
Well, it depends on how he answered our questions.
I'm gonna high five Derek again.
And giggles.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, while the drop points are all out on a table, let's use our collective mind to try and figure this out.
Here?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's coming.
Yeah, but I mean, just because that entrance is blocked doesn't mean that there's not something else somewhere. If they get to that entrance and they see it's blocked and they can't get through, then they could use another exit from wherever the Bedricks are. And I mean, there's not going to just be one exit out of where they're staying.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
We
But,
should move it somewhere else.
hey, did you guys check all the bodies back there?
No, I could take a quick peek, I suppose, but I do think we should. Let me take a quick look, and we'll see. And
Were
I'll
there any
just-
bodies, Victoria? Or did they just? There weren't any on the board.
So, two of the bodies, remember, had burst into light.
Yeah.
And then there was one that the fire nymph dissolved into fire. So there probably was only one other body back there.
Okay.
I'll check any ashes or any of that, where they were standing in case anything dropped from any of them, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
An 18.
18. Okay. You check through the ashes. You don't see anything. You check on the one body that's in the far corner of the room. Unfortunately, it was just outside of where Fen had put herself with a spell. And you do find one like a short sword and a crossbow on the body.
Oh snap!
Okay, I'll collect them, and to just kind of come back, holding the sword, the bow over my shoulder. Jules, I don't know. Oh wait, would I sense any Arcana? I am. No, I'm not proficient. I don't know if there's any magic on this or anything, but this is all I found back there. No funds. I think they just burst into light, two of them, and it's just a pile of ash for another. But anything on these?
Yeah, I'll cast Identify twice. Or once, I guess.
Once? On which one?
I guess I'll cast on both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the crossbow is a +2 crossbow, and the short sword is just a +1 short sword. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay the information.
Oh. All right.
Is it, what kind of crossbow is it? Is it a hand, light, heavy?
The hand. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's just a hand crossbow.
Okay.
Can anyone use them, or should we try and sell them?
I could definitely use the crossbow.
Oh really? Oh, all right. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so fine. There you are.
Right,
Pass it
take
over.
it. The sword. Anyone can use the sword.
Is this your type of sword, Ileana, or Ben?
What?
Dude, you have that giant axe, right?
What was the is there like any magic on it or anything?
Oh, it's
Yes.
it's finely crafted, right? Oh, sorry, right. You
Yeah, it has a +1.
+1. I think it's about the same as mine, except mine glows. So
All right.
Derek?
you can sell it. Or no, Derek?
Derek, you don't want
I'm too attached to my mace.
Right, that was some fine work you did with it there too.
It served me well. Yeah. So
Did it-
thanks for the thought, though.
Right. Yeah, we
did a
can
good
sell
job,
it.
Derek.
Hey. And I'll just if it came with a scabbard, I'll just put it
Yeah.
on and sheath it in my waist for now.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's bounce.
Oh, no, he's already gone, hasn't he, Edmund?
Edmund, yeah.
Mhm.
We can go to the ship and talk. I mean, we have
Right.
our schedule's pretty clear.
Oh yeah. Oh, Finn.
now.
I can ask Finn. Do you think so these other 6, 5, 8, however many are left, do you feel like, did you get a sense of them at all? Like, do you think they're gonna stick around and try and do any funny business there? Or are they just gonna fuck off because their boss is a splatter?
Well, I don't know them personally,
Okay.
so I don't know.
All right.
We
I
could
don't
go
know.
ask them. I can't imagine they'd have anything to fight for right now.
Right.
I mean, I can go break it to them. Yeah.
Oh, would you feel comfortable just
Oh.
sneaking in like, oh, I'm just still a guard. Oh, you'll never believe what happened. Should we just
Sneak
fuck
in.
off? Right?
Oh, why would she have to sneak in? She works there.
Yeah,
Right.
just knock on the door.
Well, right. Deceptively walk in as though she's innocent. All this.
Right.
Hey? Just, do you have means to give us a shout? Where would you like us so we can rush in to help if anything happens?
I'm sure there's a little like Vic, like a little cafe or something nearby. I
Will
don't
we
know.
hear you from there?
Well, I am pretty loud when I want to be.
All right.
Okay, so you just want like a little coffee shop?
Or some
Will they meet you?
bushes, trees, cafe,
Trees?
building, alleyway.
What? Wait.
Don't you
Wait, I'm
have-
confused what you're
wait,
looking for.
Wait, don't you have to go talk to them?
Right. So that's the place
Think-
where y'all will stand by at.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
talking about meeting us after she talks to them, I think.
Mhm.
Oh.
She's
Oh,
going to
would it
go
be-
and talk to them and then meet us somewhere to be like, this is
Which
how they
could be-
responded.
Which could be an alleyway or
Yeah.
in the bushes.
Maybe not
Sure.
bushes,
So you-
but yeah.
Oh.
You don't want us nearby in case they were somehow alerted to you being a part of it.
If you like to be nearby, that would be cool.
Well, but how is she going to alert us though? Because I mean, other
We'll
than of us,
scream.
That was
Why
my
don't
question.
why don't we just go to the house and
All
just,
together.
yeah, and just talk to them?
Are they going to be suspicious, Finn, that you have 4 other people with you?
Yes, probably.
Yes,
And
exactly.
I have his body. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, refute the fact that he's dead?
Let's
No.
just stand.
Then
We
why are
can
we going-
stand
We'll
outside
wait
the
outside,
house.
right?
We'll
That
wait
way she
outside
can.
and just yell if you need something.
But what if some people come through right here?
Oh my God.
I'm
Jules.
just saying.
It's
Okay,
so
it's-
complicated now.
No,
Just-
it doesn't have to be. We can just go talk to them.
We
know
don't.
where
It's
they
going
are.
to be
Right, it's all right.
suspicious if
Finn-
all
right.
5 of us showed up with Finn and
Yes.
she's saying yes. So we
Right.
need to listen to her.
We'll
Wait
trust you, Finn.
outside for her to say something, yell, scream, whatever, if trouble happens.
I'm
I'm
fine
just
with-
saying I'm not making this complicated. I just want to go talk to them.
I'm on board with Finn talking to him herself, just as a guard.
in
like,
case.
oh, right.
Sure,
and-
but you don't want to, like, we don't have to go with her inside. I'm saying, what, like, we know where they all are.
right.
We can take care of it all at once instead of waiting for them to trickle in
If,
We
at a
don't
cafe.
need. We don't. But if we don't need to kill him, we don't.
Well,
We're not
if-
going to kill him.
right, if we
Then
all
it could
go
just be
in,
like me.
they may want to just fight us.
Mm-hmm.
I
Why
mean,
would they wanna do
we're
that?
wealthy. We've got plenty of fancy items. Maybe they're like, hey,
You
You
need
took
to
our
listen
job,
to
now
the
we're taking-
person that works with them. She's saying they're going to be suspicious if we all show up. We should
Okay.
listen to the person that works with them.
right. Well, we'll
Just
wait
saying.
outside, so we're not.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
We'll not follow them.
I'll yell, or
Sounds
you'll
good.
see a sign. How about that?
All right. So lead the way.
If
Yeah.
yes,
We'll-
sure. Yeah.
We'll be close,
Okay. Okay.
but not too close.
But not too close. And she'll put her hood back on and head back to her lodgings,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
non-suspiciously.
Okay. All right. So you head up. You guys are following her. You're just trying to not follow too closely.
Mhm.
Right.
Nonchalantly.
And then just waiting outside the house.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Can I have the 4 of you just roll a stealth check for me, please?
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's a 5.
Oh no. Oh, that is a 15.
Okay.
13 for Derek.
13. What's that delay over there?
I'm waiting for the second roll. I have disadvantage.
Mhm.
4.
4.
Ooh.
Got it. Okay, thank you. All right, so Fen, you walk in to your sleeping quarters, the sort of shanty apartments that you've been set up in. You go past the spot in the floor where people can go in and out. It's closed at the moment, but you see all of the unmarked rooms. You only know which room is yours. You don't know which rooms are the ones that belong to the people you killed, who's still there. What are you going to do?
I think she's going to go to her room first and collect whatever she has.
Okay.
Which is not
fair.
much.
Yep, that's fair.
Pack it in her little knapsack of a bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's what she has. And after she's cleared that room, she will go to the one next to her
Okay.
and knock.
Okay. For the sake of brevity, let me get your notes. No, those are not your notes. Those are my notes. I need your notes. There we go. Are you going to lie to them about what just happened?
No.
Okay, great. Will you make a persuasion check for me, please?
Oh, because
Actually, make 2 of them.
okay. First one's a 16. Second one is an 8. I'm really good at charisma.
Mhm.
So good.
So you make your way through the room. Some of them are empty until you find one that does have somebody, and you can hear them shuffling, and they barely open the door a little bit. When they do open the door, they kind of grunt at you.
Okay, well, that was rude. So Brutus is dead, and you're free to leave. We're good.
Who are you?
We're what?
Who are you?
I am one of the guards. We have never met, but Bruce is dead. So I'm pretty sure your services are no longer needed. As mine, I'm finally free. So great.
You see the door open just a crack, and you see them move their hands a little bit, and a gust of wind comes by and knocks your hood back.
Of course.
Right. Thanks. And they'll shut the door. Okay. Instead of making you go through all of the rooms, we'll say you go through, you have interactions that are pretty similar. Most people are asking, who are you? Why are you,
Yep.
bothering me? But no one, with those roles, no one fights you on what happened to Brutus too much. So
Cool. Well, she's gonna, I guess, step out. Kind of glances around and seeing if anything is unoccupied and within reach that she could steal real quick, like money, and leave.
okay, these are all just apartments. And you're like, yeah, you can go into the empty rooms.
Yeah.
Like, make an investigation check for me.
Yeah. Because she's great at that too. Son of a bitch. Well, it's not popping up, but that looks like a 3. Wait, where are you at? 2.
A 2. Okay, yeah. No, they seem to be pretty sparse. Most people take what they have on them, so, or they've hidden it very well.
Cool. That's fine. She'll leave and head to the location that the rest of the group is at, which I'm assuming was the cafe.
It's not far.
Yeah, there's a,
No, we were just waiting outside.
Oh, right outside.
Remember?
Okay, perfect. So they don't care.
Yeah.
Which was great. One of them was really rude to me.
Okay.
Bummer.
That's fine.
You get your stuff? Are you all set to go?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm good.
Cool. Can we look at these plans now? These drop plans.
Yeah, let's go and find a place to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
So because we started this day last session, we are approaching like mid to late evening at this point. So
Okay.
Where do you guys want to go to look at the plans?
Find an inn? The tavern?
I'm starving.
Sure, but I think we need to
That's
move
the
pretty
shit.
fast on this.
Hey.
Well,
Sure. Yeah, we're just going to go to a tavern and check it out, and
Mhm.
we can't do it out here. So it's either a tavern or like a cafe, or go back to the boat.
Maybe back to the
There's a
ship?
building right here. Like,
Oh,
it's
great.
Just
But we can't go in that house where the other people are.
Yeah, I don't want them finding out that that's what we're trying to do is hunt
Yeah.
for money, because
Right.
okay.
It has to be a
What's the
place.
closest thing? And in a tavern, not in a tavern. I don't want to go anywhere where there's a lot of people. It's the whole thing. I don't want people like, oh, what are you guys
Well,
doing?
Well,
that?
we can go back to
Yeah.
the boat or get a room.
Let's
we
just get
have
a room.
boat.
Okay, what's closest? The tavern where we killed Brutus, the boat, or an inn? Whichever's closest. That's all right.
I don't know how
Yeah,
to-
the inn where you killed Brutus, or the pub where you killed Brutus, is probably a little bit closer, but it's only like another 5 or so minute walk to the docks from that particular bar because it's just like in the like shitty part of town.
Let's go to the
Let's go back to
ship
the
then,
ship.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that because it's on
Right.
water. Yes.
Do you like water, Fem?
Yes,
Oh,
I love it.
Lissa. Right.
Love it.
Oh, right. Sorry,
Yes, I have fins now. I have
Okay.
fins. Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Back to the boat we go.
All right,
Can
so
I
you-
can I meet you there? Can she? I would like Finn to run ahead since she knows where the docks are at. Set whatever tiny little bag she has down and jump into the water and swim while she's waiting for them to come out to the boat. Yep, swimming in the ocean or whatever the water is.
All right. So you guys make your way to the ship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we notice anyone like dumping out their trash into the water or anything like as we like go by or like?
Oh,
Oh, she wants to swim in the non-nasty water. She's underwater for a while because she can breathe it. So
Derek would be concerned that she drown, and she's
No,
seems
no,
like
yes. She's a
fishy.
part of person.
no,
Derek's he just starts looking around frantically at his companions and like out to sea. He's like, anybody else seeing this?
Oh, what's the matter, Derek? You're all right? You look a little nervous?
Do you think Finn's good at swimming?
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen her for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a Triton.
Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of a thing,
Sure.
I think.
Hey, most barnacle
water
people
people.
can.
Can
it
she
seems-
breathe water, or is she just good at holding breath?
You can ask her when we see her in a moment.
Hey.
Well, if she comes back, I will.
I'm putting my
That's
head
a good
down and I'm
point.
working on these plans. These drop
Right,
plans.
I'll join you. In.
Yeah, Ileana would join.
okay. Can I have one of you then make one of you that's working on it make an investigation check with advantage?
Not Ileana.
Go for it,
She's
Lana.
plus 0.
And if we've gotten pretty chill, Derek does want to find a place to write a letter, and he might wander off. And well, he's already written it. He just wants to mail it, so he might
Okay.
wander over and.
Okay.
We might, I'll say, Derek, just wait. Let's finish this first, and then you'll have time to send your letter.
It's just an 18, which is good, but not.
I'll make it a 23.
Oh, nice.
It's my last.
Oh, okay.
The last thing of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 23 is going to be enough for sure. So you guys go through all of the paperwork and you see, you find this sort of like the code that is embedded in all of them, and that you see that Brutus has a 2 storehouses within the city of Nokomis that he uses to keep his wealth and belongings before he shifts them out of town to his what they keep referring to after you do the code is his estate. But it seems weird because Jules, you don't remember ever hearing of an estate like in this area. It just seems like a wooded area. That it's like a forested area, but that's like the direction that they are talking about. So you do know the 2 locations within Nokomis where things are filtered through. One of them is in it looks like there's a Findley's clocks. There's like a clockmaker where he in the back room will keep stuff and filter it in and out of the city. And then there's a pub just called the Hunted Hunter that is on the other side of town, actually in the in like the wealthier portion of town that looks like it's helping move his money for him.
Got it.
Money and
And-
goods.
Does it look like there's drop times or just locations?
So you're looking through the paperwork itself. It looks like any of the drop times that there doesn't look like there's anything that was coming, like upcoming jobs that were happening outside of these two locations. So it looks like any of the jobs themselves that would have been things exchanging hands have already passed. However, you don't know how quickly from those locations everything is moved to the estate. So, but you do know the two locations of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Look at that.
how are you guys feeling?
Well,
I'm not feeling like taking out a pub in a clock's place. That's for sure.
no, these will. I doubt there'll be people
If there's
there. This
secret
is just
locations, there'll be like one guy.
It'd be too conspicuous, right? Otherwise.
Yeah.
And, do you know of anything out here where this estate is, Jules? Have you heard? You familiar with
No, I would have relayed the information. No, it's just woods.
Sorry. Oh,
And how far away is that, Victoria? The estate?
It looks like it's about. Can you just make a quick, I guess, survival check for me?
Survival.
Yeah.
One moment.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. It's about 2 days travel out into the woods.
Okay. So
kind of in like a
relay
south eastern direction. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm relaying all the information.
Oh, I feel woefully disappointed that we went in there, we didn't even get your money back,
Yeah.
and that money could be used to restart all of this with someone else.
Yeah.
Say we stop at these two locations in town, and then if we have the time, I'm not sure what else is on our docket now. I think we have the time. We can fire into the woods. Let's see about this estate. We need to clear this out so other people can't come in and just fire it back up.
I think the estate is probably going to be more guarded than these two locations.
That's true.
But yeah, no, I mean, how's everyone after that fight?
Pretty
I'm
rough.
kind of on a roll. I'm ready to keep going.
Yeah,
I
man,
mean,
I'll give you
health-wise-
another high five.
I'm not doing great. She
it-
does look pretty bloodied. She's 28 out of 70.
Oh, well, there's we can get some rest on the way, right? You said it was about 2 days out.
Well, the clock tower isn't. Do you guys not want to go to the drops?
No, I do. The drops first. Have here, Ilion. Either way, let me get this to you, and I'll pass you a potion of healing. You just take it
And
out.
I'll cast Cure Wounds at the second
Okay.
level one. Yeah.
Oh.
Finn, how are you doing? Oh, no, Finn's not there.
I would
Okay.
have walked in at this point. Or I would've-
Finn, how are you doing health-wise?
I'm hurting.
Well,
Mhm.
here, why don't you take the potion? I'll take the cure wounds. She'll hand you
Derek
potion.
can do another prayer if we have 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, still.
Oh, well, then we can just do
You've
the
got
yeah,
a-
and I'll get
maybe?
10 more hit points for Eliana.
Do
Okay.
you have a 2d4 plus 4? No, I'm sorry, 2d4 plus 2 healing potion that Lena gave you too. But I just
Yeah,
passed it.
she'll give that to Finn. Because I know Finn's pretty low because I couldn't heal her for that much.
Oh, okay.
I'm 26 out of 85. If that.
But thank you,
means anything.
Linux.
Of course. Kind of wipe some smudge the blood on your cheeks. Try to wipe some away.
Oh, great.
I'm having the
Ew.
Emilio dice lag I've heard so much
Oh
about.
no.
You're having it too.
18.
18 for everyone, right?
Very nice.
Okay.
18 healing.
Okay,
And then how
thank
much
you.
was the potion? Because I'll drink that. 2d4. What?
2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
There you go. Sorry, Fan. I didn't see you return. You do look mighty bad. I hope that helps.
Yes, and she'll chug it real quick, and that. I mean, I will take 7.
Oh.
It's fine. This every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps.
I feel, I feel a little better. Thank you.
Good.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm okay with going to the clockworkers and the other one. Let's try to avoid killing people if we can at these places.
Sure.
They're just in between
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Hey. I think if the 5 of us walk in there and we're saying, well, listen, Brutus is dead, and we're just here to gather what we need, I don't think they're going to put up much of a fight. It sounds like they're all paid hands, kept in the dark for the most part. And if it's someone that's like, no, Brutus, there's 5 of us. Hopefully we can just subdue him or something.
Yeah.
So you found the drop? You found where the money's at?
There's 2 and an estate out in the woods somewhere, oddly enough.
Okay, that's weird.
We have some tracking, but we'll get, I guess, hopefully somewhere where we can get some money back.
Yeah. Let's go to the, I vote for the clock store first.
Okay.
Right. There's something about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you make your way across town to Finley's clock store, and you approach to a fairly dark street. It's a merchant street, and all of the shops are closed for the evening. And you arrive on this two-story, like Tudor style building. That's his Finley's master clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
I will try the door.
Yeah, it's locked.
Is there anyone else around?
Make a perception check for me.
Sure. I'm gonna say, guys, let's look around. See
All right. And if anyone wants to take a peek upstairs or find a way in through there, you can stand on my shoulders. I think it might be best to get
a lot of people around Victoria.
That's what.
That's just what I.
Okay.
That's what I told everyone to roll for. Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 for perception.
15.
That's for Ileana for perception. That's. Why can't I see this? Okay. 16 total.
16. Okay, got it. Anyone else making their checks?
I can make a perception check if
I rolled a 20.
20.
So 26.
26. Okay.
Yeah, I'm too busy with daydreaming, apparently.
Okay.
And actually, that's a good idea. I'll go over to Derek and hold my hand out like a handshake. Like, thanks for healing me. And if he takes it,
he'd be very cautious, but he would stick out his hand.
Okay.
His paw.
So I'm gonna roll a. How do I do a D3? Is it just a D6?
D6, then half.
Then half. Okay.
Rounded up, I assume, or down.
So I rolled a 4, so half is 2, and then round up.
Yeah. No.
Is 3?
Which is,
or just 2?
No, you don't round it up because it's even. Yeah.
Okay. You get a second level spell slot back, if that helps with.
Or
that does. That's great news.
It could be 2 first
it
levels,
regains 1 expended spell slot, the level of which equals the number rolled. So, yeah, there you go.
Derek feels this renewed energy and just gives her a little bow.
Oh.
Can't see.
I've never been bowed to before. Thanks.
All right. So with those perception checks, you look around and the street seems fairly quiet. You know, Derek, you look down a little bit further with your cat eyes, and you see some people like 2 streets, like 2 blocks down that are kind of crossing on the cross street, but no one really around specifically where you are.
Will.
Ileana's going to put out her wings.
Oh, right.
So that she can fly up and take a look and see if there are any windows. See if there's anyone up. I guess, are we seeing if there's anyone upstairs or any
That's
windows
a good idea.
open?
Oh, and being a resident rogue, I can always try and pick the locks to get in the front door as well.
Okay.
So it's
all
best
right.
to take a peek up there.
Yeah, so Ileana's just kind of taking a look around the second story windows, Victoria, to see if she sees anyone first, and then she'll try the window.
Okay, so with your wings.
With my wings out, yes.
Okay, with your wings out. Okay. Okay. So you go up and take a look. Will you make another perception check for me,
that's
please? All right. What is everyone else doing while she's up there?
I'm going to try and pick the lock if everyone's amenable with my thieves' tools.
And I'll go up and interrupt. Lennox with the handshake.
Oh,
I
Fun.
appreciate all the help, and then you can get
thank you.
whatever I roll,
Ooh.
a 3rd level.
Ooh, a spell
Spell
slot.
slot.
Nice, good, because I wiped out.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So
Thank you. You know, that was some fine work you did in there. I'm sorry that you know, you had to take that hit and fall unconscious for a bit. I did
it's
myself
happened
as well.
before.
Oh,
It's fine.
well,
Back
you're
up, it's
one
fine.
tough cookie, I'd say. Glad to have you with us here.
I've never been called a cookie before. That's interesting. Carry on.
All right. So roll a sleight of hand check for me with your thieves' tools, please, Lennox.
Okay.
What is Derek and Fen? You were giving him his stuff. What are you doing, Derek?
Derek's just watching everybody else work,
Okay.
trying to look cool.
Okay. Copy that. Copy that. All right. Let's start with Ileana. What was your roll?
16 perception.
16 perception. Okay. So you look in the windows, like the first floor. You don't really see. I mean, you see the quiet clockworkers shop. Go up to the second floor, and you do see what looks like in this front room is a master bedroom. There's like one candle that's lit in here, but it's like on the far side of the room. But you don't see anyone in the space. You fly around to one of the side windows, and you can see them. They're kind of moving from what looks like a little living room and kitchen area that's in the back half of the second floor, and they're like moving towards the master.
Okay. Ileana will mind link with everyone. I guess except Finn. Guys, they are upstairs. It seems like one person. Looks like they're about ready to go to bed. They're going to the bedroom, and there's a candle lit there, but just one in the bedroom. So I think they're about ready to go to bed there.
Need.
And then Lennox, as you hear this message, you are just finishing popping open the lock to the front door of the clock shop.
All right, I'm bent over and I'm listening to Ileana. I'm being silly, like as Derek's watching. I'm kind of like popping the booty out, and then Ileana comes down, and I kind of like do little dances. I'm unlocking the the thing, a little shimmy.
Wow. Well, she doesn't come down.
Oh,
She's gonna stay. She's gonna kind of like stay up there as hidden as she can, Victoria,
Okay.
to try and just see if the candle goes out. So not really watching the person, but just kind of keeping an eye on that window at like an angle to see if the candle light goes out.
Okay, just make a quick stealth check for me, please.
Well, it's at. Do I still use my disadvantage here with my armor?
Yeah, because you are still like moving around. I don't think that
It's a
was
6.
a 6. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, just as you pop open the door, what are you guys gonna do?
Ileana will mind link. I'm gonna keep an eye out up here, I think, and just see if they move anywhere.
All right. Good. We'll just take a peek down here as quiet as we can.
Okay. Good luck.
Oh gosh, they locked up. Oh, I'll pause for a second. Oh man, I'm so bad at checking for traps. Can I check for traps or anything that's gonna like alarms? Mainly, I'm looking for something that I might set off if I open this. I don't know if it's possible from this side of the door though.
Yeah, go ahead and you can go ahead and check for traps.
I don't like rolling outside of the things I'm really good at.
Yeah.
That's perception, right? I'm assuming.
That is
Okay.
perception, yeah.
That is +2, so 7.
A 7? Okay,
Aw.
yeah, no, it looks like a normal door.
Nice. That's my secret. All my rolls are bad. I just have a really good modifier in some. Okay. So if it seems like the coast is clear.
So as all of you step into, or you start to step into the clock worker's shop, Ileana, you see the windows start to lift. That's up near the candle. Okay, go ahead and make another stealth check for me, please.
Moves.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, that's a 1.
1. And you see their head pop out and see you sort of floating there, and they're, oh, what are you doing? Who are you?
I'm an angel here to talk to you. And she's, yeah. Gonna like spread out her arms like this.
Damn! That's a Derek level move.
Make a deception check for me, please.
Have a what check?
A deception check. I mean, I guess, I mean, you can, in this sentence, make a persuasion check if you prefer, but anything after that, it depends on what you're going to say.
It was
technically
18,
you are an
18
angel.
deception.
18. You see the blood start to drain from their face, just a little bit. It's hard to see them in the dark because the candle's a little bit further away. Oh, is it me? What did I do?
I'm here to speak with you. Do not be afraid.
Okay. What do you need to say to me?
Well, I bring you my blessing. And a warning. From above.
Okay, and you can see him sort of like frantically like looking just around, like still trying to pay attention to you, but like, you know, nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. I can feel your fear. You're not in any danger right now, but just be on the lookout. If you're out about in your life, and she's kind of like looking up at the sky. If you're out about in your life and you see anything with horns, run. Just run away. I believe that it might come soon. But if it does, just leave. You will not win the battle against the darkness in that way. By fighting back. Not this time, but later.
Okay.
Also,
Yes.
do you know any pixies?
And you see like, actually, we make an insight check for me, please.
Sure. Oh, that's a natural 1. So a total of 5.
It's not just enough. You see a look of like recognition. It's kind of mixed in with like the fear. It's kind of hard to see, but you do see like a look of recognition on his face. And he just sort of, he doesn't shake his head or nod. He just kind of like stares at you.
I can feel you too. Your working with them isn't pleasing to the one that you serve. That's my second message to you this evening.
All right.
So you go ahead.
Should I do anything?
I believe that there is, and you'll kind of like pretend like, I believe that there is money involved. That is cursed money.
Okay.
Is it in your house?
Not in my house, but near.
On the property, then?
Yes.
Be wary. I think you're safe tonight, but be wary. Now, you should go to bed, rest, and tomorrow make the changes that you need.
Okay. I'll just
All
keep
right.
staring at you.
Well, and she'll kind of flex her wings. Until next time. And she'll just kind of fly up and like over the roof of the house.
Okay.
And She will mind speak to the rest. It's not in the house. It's not in the. It's on the property, but not in the house. So it may be buried somewhere.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I'll pause.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Wait,
I
what?
should leave.
It doesn't pause because
I-
she can't hear this. So
I-
she's
I spoke to him like an angel. Okay, I pretended I was an angel
Oh,
of his god or goddess or whatever, and he believed me. And he
What?
said it's not in his house, but it's on its property.
what's in her
So-
soul?
Wait, I'm
I'll
sorry.
say
Wait, you
telepathically.
what?
Wait, what?
I told him to go to bed, to stay. Hopefully he stays there. So I think that you need to come out of the
Right.
house
Right.
and start looking about the property.
Will
What
do.
was your name?
I didn't give a name. Angels, do they give names? I don't know. I'm going to start
Oh.
looking about the back
Nice.
of the house here. So she'll start looking at the ground in the back of the house,
Nice.
or the not the
Mm.
house, but wherever this clock.
Are
is.
you actually an angel? You do have. those
Yeah,
wings.
I
Oh,
am.
she
Well, I
is.
mean, I'm
You're an
I'm
angel?
celestial.
Oh,
I
hi.
don't. Anyways, I'm just going to
Oh,
just
right.
start looking.
Derek's just staring into space.
Derek, if you're confused, just ask Linux. He knows.
Right,
And-
makes me feel
with her.
holy.
I don't want those details.
The way she holds me, just yeah. Uh,
62 episodes.
I've seen
What?
the TV pageants of those angels.
nice. Happened to cross him. Ben,
To be
hold
clear, I
on.
haven't actually seen them. I've only seen that there were commercials saying they existed.
right,
No,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Did you say it's not in his home or it's
It's not-
not in the shop?
It's not. It's not in the building. He said it's on the property.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Finn doesn't hear any of this, so she's still.
Oh,
stealthily
Finn,
creeping.
Finn, hold on, just a moment. Ileana just spoke to me and said that it's not in the house. Sneak back out. Somewhere
She's
in
in
the
you?
sometimes. So but it's not in the
High
property.
five.
Yeah. Nice. Totally high five that. Oh, it's somewhere in the property, so I have to search outside and behind, and we'll just be thorough. It sounds like the owner's gonna upstairs, and they're gonna stay in bed. So
Ileana, are you sure it's not in the workshop or something?
Yeah, he said it's not in the building. It's on the property. So it has to be out of the building, but still in the property.
So
Okay.
weird right now. Look like you're like
Let's go back out.
constipated or something. What is happening? Okay, so we're leaving.
So,
We can
Ileana,
speak.
if you could make a perception check for me, please,
Sure,
because you
sure,
said you
sure,
were
sure,
going
sure.
up to the left.
Yeah. Oof, that's only an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard. You go around and you can tell that there's like a space behind the building itself, but it's hard to tell if there's anything back there.
Okay. I need some help looking. It's hard to see out here. She'll start like getting like, well, no, she won't get out her sword because that's extra. She's already glowing a bit. So yeah. Okay. She'll just continue looking.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna start looking around the property. If I can find anything that looks like, a place to hide things or anything that's been disturbed.
Okay, so are you looking within the clock shop, like that part of the property? Are you leaving
I'm leaving the building
Okay, leaving the building.
Mhm,
Okay.
upon Ileana's instruction and just looking.
Okay. All right. Make a perception check for me then.
Ooh,
How do I
okay.
get her like inside of me?
Perception +2, so 19.
19. Okay. What is everyone else doing? Just so I know where everyone else is.
Asking how can Ileana get inside of me?
Derek will
Master
be
nicely.
filling Finn in on that. Apparently, Ileana is some kind of god, and they're worshiping her in there. And they won't exactly tell her where the gold is, but she's trying to find some tithe.
So do y'all worship her too?
I didn't.
What?
I didn't even
Why would
know.
we?
No,
No, only
she's
Lennox
just celestial. Great. Sometimes
Only
if she asks,
Lennox.
right?
does. Yeah. I mean,
A portion
she's
here, a
cool,
portion
but, like,
there.
She's talking to y'all though, right? You said.
Oh, we can
Well,
speak
we talk to each other.
to one another.
It's not like she is talking to us specifically. It's we all talk to each other.
But she controls it.
No.
We're just all really close, and I'll put my arm over.
You're extrapolating a lot more than you need to from this. We can all talk to each other.
Okay.
But how do we let Fen do that? If like, what if we need somebody?
I think Fen's shit out of luck, to be honest. But
it was a whole mystical deal and such.
Is everyone looking outside?
I'm gonna look inside.
Right.
I'm gonna look inside. I'm just gonna double check.
Can you make a perception check for me, Jules?
Yes.
All right. So, in the front of the building, because you went back out, Lennox, you don't see anything there. You do see that there's like a small gap between this particular building and the next building over, which is why Ileana was able to look in the windows. You can go around the back and you can see that there's like a small shed back there, but nothing else. What was your roll, Jules?
19.
19. Okay. So you make your way through the shop itself. Within the shop itself, it looks like there isn't anything exciting. You go towards the back half of it. And this looks like where he actually does all of the repairs and everything. With a 19, that's just enough that you can see that there is like what looks like a cellar door that's been kind of, was a couple of grandfather clocks slid over them. But that is really the only thing that looks out of place from like a clockwork shop, to your knowledge.
I'm gonna call for Fen and Derek really quick.
Okay.
And Jules, sorry, not Jules, and Lennox.
Okay.
Guys, come over here.
No way. Hustle in.
Can you guys move that for me?
All right, I'll rub my shoulders a little bit.
Well, let the strong guys do it. Lennox, I don't want you to pulse anything.
Thank you. Oh, I'll take a step back.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, she'll help move the clocks.
Mm-hmm.
Like one arm.
Just make a strength check for me then, please.
Would love to. 19.
Derek. Sorry, was Derek
Nope.
actually helping?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I blew my last nat 20 of the month, so.
Okay. Perfect.
23.
So, perfect. Okay. So actually that does help because it keeps it relatively quiet as you slide the grandfather clocks together. You pick them up and slide them over without making much noise.
I'm gonna try the cellar door.
It does seem to just open.
Right. Open it. Is there stairs or is it just drop down?
It's dark. It looks like there are stone steps down. It looks like you're probably gonna have to duck your way in, though. It doesn't look like it's made for someone that's particularly like tall. It's a pretty small crawl space.
Yeah.
You may want to check to see if it's probably guarded somehow, like trap wise.
Ooh.
Sure. Gotcha.
I can
I'm
help you with that, Jules.
Yeah, I'll start going down, and I'm gonna light a torch once it's like underneath the flooring. What do I see?
So you see what looks like it's a passage. Once you get down past the stone steps, you see a passage that is sort of carved out of the earth itself. It has a couple of beams up top, but it looks like it was sort of done after the home was built, and it seems to be keep going straight back. The full view of your vision.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just take a walk down there and see what I see.
I'll follow Jules.
Okay.
And I'll tell Ileana, we found a passage down here.
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to watch the outside and just make sure.
Got it. So can I get the marching order of who is going down stairs, please?
Lennox behind Jules.
I'll be
just that
behind.
sentence.
I'll be behind, or I can ask to be in front, whatever's easier. Because I can also put up my little magic thing.
Your magic thing?
Derek's confident.
Well,
to be in front.
Awareness.
I mean, he'd have to come back out. It's a very small space, so it's already Jules, then Lennox. So if you want to
Then me.
rearrange,
Then me. I'll be third.
And then Derek, are you
Last is
going
kind of
down?
like being first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right now
in
it
some
is.
ways. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm.
Okay, so you make your way down following Jules with the torch. Jules, can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure.
So you make your way down the hall.
No problem. Just give me a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. Okay. You see sort of like a flash of metal, but it's just not enough for you to get out of the way as two bolts come out of the wall and pierce into you. So you take, what is that? 13 points of poison damage. And you see this sort of like mist start to fill the air around all of you that comes from the holes that the bolts came out of.
Does anyone have ghost?
I do.
Of course you do. Of course.
It wasn't me. Like it just came with the character.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yes, dude. I will like as a reflex. It's actually gust of wind, not just gust.
Okay.
And I will use that. It's It can disperse gas or vapor and extinguish candles, torches.
It sounds useful after having a bunch of Taco Bell.
Yep.
Nice.
Great.
I can also change the direction now as a bonus action. I can
Advanced
have it up
gust.
for a minute. I know,
Just keep pushing forward out of the way.
Okay.
All right. So as you see Fen move that sort of gaseous form out of your way, and kind of moves it forward as the rest of you walk forward. You continue forward, I take it?
Yeah. Thank you, Fen.
Oh, that
I
came
don't
in
use
handy.
this that much.
I'm glad you had it. It's clutch.
That's really
Thanks,
useful.
Phil. Thanks. I can't do this again until I rest, but it's
Oh,
great.
all right.
Well, let's go quick then. We'll be fast.
Okay.
Cool.
So as you continue to move through, Ileana, can you just make a perception check for me, please?
Yep. Doing so well with those. I'm
Mhm.
sure. Yeah, that's a 12.
A 12. Okay, copy that. All right. So as the rest of you continue to move, you move through for about. I know you're moving quickly, so you're moving at. It's about a minute or so later that you make it to where the path itself just widens just a little bit, and you see an iron door in front of you that looks barred.
Okay. Is there a keyhole?
It does not look like there is a keyhole.
Is there a latch or any type of?
It has. It's weird. It actually make an investigation check for me, or a perception check. I'm sorry, because you're not like you're just looking at it.
Okay. How do I switch it to an investigation check? What would I have to
You'd
do?
actually have to like get in there and like use your hands and shit.
Ooh,
Instead of just look
yeah.
at it. Yeah,
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah, get your hands in there.
I'm not
Lick
afraid to
your
get a little
fingers.
handsy.
Yeah.
you're gonna get handsy with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No. Well, I rolled a 19 perception
Perception.
as I
Okay.
approach to get handsy with it.
Okay. All right. So as you're looking at it, what you're seeing is a very heavy iron door. You can see that there's a bar across it, but it's weird because you can't see where it would come out at all.
Mhm.
You don't see any keyholes. You don't see a door handle.
I'll touch it. Just give it a little tap.
Okay. No, that's the wrong guy.
I'll tap it with my sword, actually.
You said you touched it with your hand.
Okay, fine. I touch it with my
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah, you take 15 points of fire damage as there's like heat just radiates off of it and you burn your hand.
I'm gonna absorb elements for that. Save that damage for later.
Okay, great.
Oh, whoops,
Oh.
all that. All right, so it's
Nice.
7.
7. Got it.
What was that, Jules? Are you all right?
It's a little bit of a sting, but
Oh.
I'm fine.
All right. Hey, I'll put my hands in your traps. You've got this. You've got this. Give a nice
Yeah,
rub.
oh yeah, thanks.
This is a
Thank you.
very
I'll slap it.
handsy-on group.
Yeah.
Could I?
Oh, we're close.
Apparently, has all of the gaseous vapor been dispersed with my gusts?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that like as you were moving it forward, you realized that your spell or ability was going to dissipate at some point, so you used it to like part it and move it behind you. So
Okay.
yeah, it's gone.
I would like to, without touching the door, concentrate on the door and do my magic awareness to see if there's a spell. Wait.
I can definitely tell you there's a spell there.
Yeah.
I can also probably tell you what school it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. I learned the school of it.
It's probably abjuration or evocation.
No one knows. I want to do this anyway.
I'm looking at you and I'm like saying it out loud.
No. Let me do this. I never get to do this.
Oh, neat,
Okay.
neat.
And I probably won't that often.
So exactly what are you using like what is essentially detect magic? Is that what it is?
Let me copy and paste it to you.
Possibly transmutation, but I think it's going to be one of the first two.
Aye.
There you go.
Sounds like evocation. If that, I heard of some
Yeah.
sizzling.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you can tell that there is a magical aura of the door
Enchantment.
itself, and it is evocation magic.
Do I know what school it is?
That's
Evocation.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't hear the part. I heard magic. I was like, uh-huh.
Is magic. Yeah.
It's
It is
magic.
magic.
Wow. Wow. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. Okay. So I will relay that to the group.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a way to get in? Can you just open it? Do we need to pick the lock or anything?
There's no lock or anything.
Or isn't? All right. Does it
Do
just
I
push
see like
open?
any like runes or drawings around it?
What was your perception check again? I'm sorry, 19?
19.
No, you're not really seeing anything that's standing out. It's just really strange that it doesn't have a handle or a bar. Or it just has the bar across it.
There's room for all of us to stand in
Actually,
here now,
let
right?
me take a peek too.
There's room for you guys to sit two by two at this point.
Oh.
It only opened up 2 by 2 wide.
I'll step next to him if that's all right and take a peek, see
Yeah.
if there's anything. Like, I'm gonna try and find a way in through this door.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Can I investigate it now that I've touched it? That was the whole point of me touching it.
Sure, you can do an investigation check.
You said I had to get handsy with it. That was the whole
I
point of me getting
did.
it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, geez, not 4. Not
4.
not-
Okay, yeah, you don't
okay,
see anything that Jules didn't see.
18. Investigation.
18. Okay. Okay. So you don't. Trying to see if there's anything. You make an Arcana check for me, Jules.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's oh wait. 21.
A 21. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So with your investigation check, you're looking at it. You don't see anything different than you saw the last time, but as you're sort of taking a look at it, even with the torch, you are sort of remembering as you had put your hand onto the door itself, like there was like almost like a flash of the heat, and in the moment you were more concerned with the fact that you just burnt your hand. But now that you're kind of like looking over the door, you remember there being like a flash of like these red lines and shapes in the door as your hand was on the door itself before it disappeared. It was almost instantly. No one else saw it because they weren't right up against it, but
Okay.
you remember seeing it.
Lennox,
Wait,
do you know Dispel Magic by chance?
I don't. I can counter spells, but I don't know how to dispel them. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let me see. I'll start checking the surrounding walls.
I'll
For
help
anything.
him if I may. All right, look on this side.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Go for it, Lenny. Oh. What you need?
Oh yeah. 25.
25. Okay. You don't see anything on the walls themselves. It looks like this door is the only way through.
Nothing here, Jules. I'm sorry. It's something with the door for sure. Derek, do you have the capacity to dispel magic?
Better if there's a curse.
Oh, all right. All right, so let's think. So it's a steel door, you said? The metal door?
An iron door.
Iron
Iron door, and it's just barred, right?
It's just
It
barred.
has a single bar on it, and the only time you saw it, like it doesn't, when you're standing next to it, it doesn't radiate heat. The only thing that you noticed was that as you put your hand on it, one, you got burned, and two, Jules, you're the only one that saw this. There was a flash of something on the door itself before it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll explain that to them.
I'll mental message Ileana to everyone in the group and just be all right. We're just getting fucked down here, and we're stopped at this dumb door. Ileana, I mean, how do you all feel? Obviously, I think if you go back and talk to this person and say, I'm back, there's a door we have to get. They're probably going to be like, well, that's just shite. But I think at this point, we don't have. I mean, maybe we just do what we have to do and get them on board one way or another. Well, the door's fucking us. Jules has been hurt.
What's the problem with the door?
It's hot as
iron.
shit.
Right, iron.
There's no handle.
No way to lift the bar. There's nothing on the walls. It's something with that. We don't have the magic to get through. If this person can get in and out, easy peasy. We need to get them on board, whether through deception or just like grabbing them by the scruff of the neck and bringing them down.
And there's absolutely nothing around before the door that we can see. It's just like, what kind of flooring is it?
It's just a dirt floor. Earth around you. There's the beams that are above you that hold it up. So that's it.
I'm just gonna start like sweeping my legs around like the front of the door. See if anything.
Okay. Do you touch the door at all, or are you gonna try and avoid touching the door?
No, I would try to avoid touching the door.
Okay. I guess make an investigation check.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing it to see if anything gets exposed.
Yeah.
23.
23. Yeah. I mean, no, nothing's getting exposed. You get the idea that it's just this door that's in front of you.
What can you do for us, Eliana? I mean, I think that's what we need to do, right, everyone?
Should I kick it?
Yeah, I mean, go for it. It might be hot when you kick it.
Let me switch with you, and I'll switch with Derek. And
we'll move around and get just a little bit of space.
Yeah, okay.
And Derek wants to try and kick at the bar, like to try to kick the door down, but break the bar maybe.
Okay, all right.
That's what's in his head anyway. Oh, okay. Shit. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're good. Sorry. You're in the same spot. You're good.
Okay, all right.
Make an attack roll, and you're just kicking it and pulling your foot off, right? You're just trying to kick the bar off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just roll a d20 for me.
All right. Wait, roll a d20 or make an attack roll?
Well, an attack roll with your foot, so it's a d20.
Just
you don't have any
20.
modifiers. Yeah, you don't have any modifiers.
I have cool feet.
You do have cool feet.
Or cat feet. I've rolled a 10.
A 10. Okay. Okay. So the door itself doesn't seem to budge. You take 7 points of fire damage. However, I will say, because you relayed the information, Jules, everyone does see this like flash of what look like runes that kind of go across very quickly. It's very, very fast, but it's almost like fire fills these runes on the door itself before they disappear. And then when you look at the iron door, it doesn't look like there's anything there anymore.
What about this? I can... I mean, there's a couple of different options. We can go up and try to force him down. Or, I did mention the door to him, or I did mention the money to him before. Well, that's how I knew. I could, if you wanted to clear it out and just wait outside the house, I could go up to his room and say that there was a change, that his god wants him to get rid of the money now and give it to me.
You could try. That's.
You can tell him that, right? That his the Brutus, or however you want to reference him, Brutus is dead, and we can just leave Brutus's body at the bottom of the stairs, or something, or whatever.
I don't think that I need to use.
All right.
I think he believed me before, and I told him that it could wait until the morning for him to get rid of the money. And I can just say that something changed. The gods want him to get rid of it now.
All right. Give us.
Did Derek see the flash on the door?
Yeah, everyone would have saw it the second time because it was pointed out to you. Yeah.
All right.
While they're talking, Derek's just gonna go up and try and hold the bar and not let go of it.
If it happens that if you want to stay by just outside the front door, and as soon as he hopefully takes me towards the door, I did let him know that if he saw someone with horns to run.
Oh, so I shouldn't be in there. All right.
Right.
So as you're having this discussion, Derek goes up and holds the bar of the door.
Huh?
And as he takes 27 points of fire
Derek, what the
damage,
fuck?
the runes on the door stay in place and then start to melt back, and the bar itself just releases down and the door opens.
Derek, you fucking bastard! You crazy fucking bastard!
Sees it because he turns around going.
We need a heal.
Think about it.
We need healing. Forget the bastard upstairs. Derek just.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Get down here.
Relax. It's okay. Is someone dead?
No, but Derek just sizzled his hands to nothing almost.
Right.
And
all right.
As Derek starts to lick his now burned paw, waiting for Aloe, we'll go ahead and take our break.
Okay.
Good God.
Well done, Derek. Nice. You got us in.
Way
That's
to figure it out.
awesome.
Man, there are 3 ways in, and that was one of them. Good job.
Nice.
Good job. All right.
Big
All right.
doofus way.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
about to pull out his stupid pixie hand and try and put it on it like it's a scanner. Like in the...
Yeah. All right. So if you're new around here, we take a quick 10-minute break so we can refill our drinks, get up and stretch. So we will see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, we're back. So Derek, having taken 26 points of fire damage, the door melting in front of you, or the bar melting in front of you and the door opening up. Ileana, after you got that message about Derek, what are you going to do before I let him
Ileana's going to reply back, could you not look in the room and then I'll keep a watch out here? I mean, if he's not dead, unless something, I don't expect there's going to be a lot attacking you down there, so just stop him from hurting himself still.
Sure. All right.
If he passes out, just tell me and I'll come down there, but I think someone needs to be watching the doors.
Looking at Derek's hands, like, all right.
Unless Derek wants to come up here for me to heal him.
Derek will take his unburnt hand and cast Cure Wounds onto his hand, touching it.
Okay. Self 5.
A small amount of healing.
Okay.
That'll slowly roll, and I'll tell you 5.
5 points of healing. All right. So it stings a little bit less. It doesn't feel like your flesh is still burning.
That's
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, you poor little boxy beans. All right. So the door has opened out in front of you guys. What are you doing?
Looking around.
Hey.
Is there anything in there?
Let's see what we can find.
Are you walking in to look around, or are you just sticking your head in? What are you doing?
Holding my torch up and seeing if there's anything that I can see.
Yeah. So you see a much larger space that's full of like chest upon chest. It looks like it's neatly organized. And the room is rather wide, but it's not very deep. And you can see that there's another door similar to the door that you just passed through on the opposite side of the space.
Okay. Well, fuck that door. Let's open one of these chests.
Right. Oh, should we have Fen do her thing? Oh, wait, do we know about that, Fen? Did you tell us about your magic thing, or no? I don't want to roll.
I mean, I'm sure you saw it.
Oh, right, you told us about. Can you do that magic thing here and see if there's anything we should be wary of on these chests?
I can only do one more time, and then I'll have to sleep before doing it again. But yes, we could do that. She does a little namaste, and does she see anything or has any awareness?
Yeah. So she sends it out. There's definitely still observation magic on the door. And she does. Oh, what blocks it from her?
Total cover.
Oh, then that's the only thing that she sees.
Well, the door.
All right.
It's all I know. But if it's hiding, I don't know.
All right, but that's fine. That means the chests don't have any magic on them. So, right, Jules, let's take a peek. Derek.
Sure.
Or
yeah. I'll start opening chests.
Lennox as well.
So all of you start opening chests, and you see chests of gold, platinum, silver. It looks like there are all sorts of what we'll call art objects that are just one right after another. And you can recognize, having looked at some of the stuff that was ferried through the pirates, it looks like similar stuff, although some of it looks even finer, probably worth a lot more. But there are about 30 chests in this space.
I'm gonna look at Lennox in a single tear.
Right. Come on in. Right. This is beautiful. We need to take as much of this as we can carry out of here. We can't let them get fired back up with this business when we leave.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's tell Ileana that.
Aye.
Ileana,
I'm still watching the door.
Well, we're watching a lot of chests full of gold.
Okay, then get what you can and get out of there.
We could use another pair of hands, honestly.
Someone needs to watch the door. So someone wants to get stuff and come up here and watch the door, and I can go downstairs, and that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Fen will just pick up a chest if she can, if she's strong enough to at least carry a chest, and just start going out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you grab
because she can't hear any of this anyway. She's just trying to transport as fast as she can.
We have the haversack, right?
No,
that was Oxaris.
that was Osiris.
I was asking Linus.
Right.
Oh,
No, I'm afraid that we got the money, but not the haversack. Look, we're close enough to the port. Why don't we just get a carrot or something, or we just get some people to carry it over to the ship? We're not that far. We're not miles away. We just carry it over to the ship.
Yeah.
In groups.
Yeah, sounds good. Why don't we can get there the fastest? Ileana. Never mind. You want to watch the door? Never mind.
Someone can watch the door, but I do think that we need to watch the door in case people, come by. What do you need?
I was gonna see if you could fly to the ship and just bring as many people as you can, discreetly.
Okay.
I don't think you understand how much stuff is down here.
Right.
Well, I'm just worried about getting money back. You know how I feel about, anyways. So, yeah, I can do that, sure.
Thank you. For what it's worth, Ileana, this is... it'd be great to have the supplies and money and such, but it's more about removing it from... I'm sure Brutus has someone else in line or above him or below him that's just going to step in and take his place if they have access to this much in funds. So we'll put it to good use, I'm sure, but we need to get it out of their hands.
Sure, I understand that. Yeah, I can fly back. How many people do you want?
Minis we can muster. There's about 30 chests. Yeah.
5 of the strongest people we have.
Okay, all right. I'll be back when I can. Don't get yourselves killed, and she will start heading back to the ship.
We'll just start, in the meantime, just start pushing chests,
just ferrying them back and forth. Okay. For the sake of brevity, I'll say that you're ferrying them up and into the clockworkers' space. Do you want to bring them out front, or do you want to just keep them in the building for right now?
In the building for right now.
Got it. Okay. All right. So, Ileana, you're able to make it back relatively quickly to the docks. You grab. Well, I guess who are you trying to grab? What are you grabbing?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know names of the strongest people, but just 5 of the strongest crew members that we have.
Okay.
And just well, I'll say that I will lead them, and I'll just walk with them to where we need to go.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Or jog or whatever.
Okay. All right. So you just bring the 5 of them. Got it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got a random virus protection notification. That was weird. Anyway. All right. So about 20 minutes later or so, Ileana shows back up with 5 of your crew members to try and help you.
Just spreads out her arms as for the 5 crew members to the group.
Oh, wonderful. I guess just start loading them up, taking them out. I'd recommend you all travel as a group just in case anything happens. I mean, it's a fair bit of goods. And then just come back. We'll keep bringing it up here as you're bringing it over and then coming back.
Okay, so you guys are carrying them by hand, back and forth to the
I guess I'd ask if about
there's a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, is there any of you familiar with the city? Is there a place we could just get a cart and sort of?
We're asking the
crew. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the crew kind of shake their head. No, they're not. None of them are from Nokomis.
Is there a
sailors?
Cart?
Yeah.
Would we have seen a cart outside Victoria or no?
With your perception checks, not necessarily just sitting out there because you're in the merchant district. But I mean, Jules, just make a history check for me.
Sure. One moment.
Mm-hmm. I almost dread asking you to make checks anymore.
25.
25. Okay. Yeah, I'll say that the couple of times that you've been through Nokomis, you are well enough versed that they probably have carts near the docks that you could probably rent or borrow in return without them knowing. or you could like look around in the neighborhood just to see if anyone has a cart in their backyard. But
okay, I'm gonna hand, I don't know, 50 gold to one of the crew members. I'm gonna tell 2 of them to go get carts and come back.
Okay, yeah. So we'll make it easy. They wake up, someone who has some carts. They get one large cart and bring it back so that you can load it up with the 30 chests for one load. Although it is a little obvious that you guys have like one giant load of chests. So just
okay.
All right. So
over it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw a cloth over it. Okay. Can all of you make stealth checks for me just to see? I just want to see if you're like noticed by anyone on your way back to. I'm taking it. You're going back to the ship, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah. If that's. Oh wait, there's another door, wasn't there? Did the other door look the same? Like it had one of those dumb bars on it?
Mm-hmm. It looked exactly the same.
If that's the case, Derek would definitely have just tried to.
If I see Derek doing that, I'll hold it with him.
Share it.
Right.
Share
Together,
the-
Derek. And I'll put my hand like sort of overlapping his hand together.
Like you're gonna ghost him.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll reach her.
yeah.
Oh no.
Together. I'll whisper in his ear.
Man,
The Righteous Brothers start slowly softly playing in the background.
Okay, so as each of you take 39 points of fire damage.
How many 9?
39.
Hmm.
39.
Derek takes it and he just falls. He collapses
Okay.
at 36 points.
Oh no.
Ileana, seeing that,
It's
would
20 for me.
cast. Let's see here.
Wait, we're all
taking-
taking it?
No,
just the two of
It's
them.
just the idiots that touch the door.
Nice.
Thank
The two
you.
of
I'll
them.
take half only because I'm fire resistant.
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
cheap thing.
She is going to cast
Catch him.
Cure Wounds on Derek first. Which is,
Oh,
oh wow, okay, that's not very much, but that's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
5's enough to get him up.
And then she will cast. Let's see here. Oh, she's already used all of her 3rd level. Okay, all right, cool. She'll cast Cure Wounds on Linux as well, which 10 for Linux.
She wasn't as motivated with Derek, even though he's dead. All right.
oh.
So as Derek comes back up, and both of you are looking at your hands, the same thing happens. The bar drops, the doors open, and it looks like it's just another long earth carved hallway.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. That it was just that's the other way in from the other safe houses.
Right, makes sense. All right, well now we know for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub
and
at the
Derek's
burns like
worth.
Should we check down the hallway to see if it goes to their safe house, if there's anything there?
All right,
or
I'll
no?
take a quick peek. Oh wait, we were trapped in
don't-
the last hallway. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can check for traps, Linux, right?
I mean, anyone can check the
I mean,
trap.
I can
Sure.
go with you. Well, I thought you were good at it. I'm sorry.
I'm good at decent at picking locks and such. Not
Here,
as much as.
I can check for traps.
Well, let me help you. Let's do it together.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so the two of you are heading down the hallway. Are you having the cart? Just so I know what is going on. Are all of you staying to watch this? Are some of you going back with the cart? Are you having them wait with the cart until?
I'm managing the cart right now.
Okay.
I'm on cart duty.
I'd
Okay.
ask them if they can wait just while we check, if they're amenable.
Okay, so you guys start heading down the hallway. Ileana, go ahead and check for traps with a perception check at advantage because Ileana is helping you.
Ooh, that is a 20 total.
A 20 total. Okay. How far down do you want to go as you're checking for traps?
Well, how long is how long is this looking to be? Like, is it a long ways or? I guess
I mean,
it's on
it
the other
goes
side of
beyond.
town.
Yeah, it goes beyond your dark vision if you're just like looking.
So
You're
there-
not seeing any traps right now.
She kind of to Linux. Should we? What do you think? Should we keep going or?
I think.
I mean, it's going to be a while before we get there.
Let me just light a torch, right? It's all dirt. Throw a torch down there, it'll burn for like an hour or so, and then if we have time to go to the other building and take a look down from the other side, if I see any light down that tunnel, I don't know, I feel like there's two ways in, right? That must be the two
Well,
two
but
storefronts.
if we go this way, it'd probably be less suspicious than breaking into the other place.
Aye. Right, let's go, and I'll hold your hand. Let's go together.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we will keep walking
Like a finger interlock.
down this dark tunnel.
Okay. Both of you have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
I do.
Okay. So,
Well, wait.
Yeah.
I think so. If not, she has her sword, so she would use her sword. Oh yeah, dark vision 60 feet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys walk down for about 4 or 5 minutes before you come to like a T intersection.
Mhm.
Oh,
Uh,
so probably one of these goes to the house, and the other one goes to the other drop point.
I think the house is like 2 days. I suppose it could be, right? But it's like 2 days travel away. That'd be mighty far for a tunnel.
I mean, I guess if you have the money, then you could. I mean, if you have 30 chests of shit,
Aye,
of money,
aye.
you have the money to do supporting a tunnel.
Right, we don't need any more surprises. We're hurt. We found all this. Let's get back and get this money,
Okay.
everything to the ship, and we'll sort the
Alright.
rest out after.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
to be kissy.
Ooh.
all right, so as you guys are making your way back, Jules, you're managing it, setting up the car, getting it covered with the tarp.
Yeah.
Derek, Fen, are you doing anything in particular?
Transport.
Derek's hanging near the car, nursing his wounds.
That's fair.
Probably
I do like
transporting.
a quick rough estimate of what I think this would be all worth, like just a ballpark,
Yeah, make
just like the roughest.
just make a history check for me. I guess would be the best way to do it.
28.
28. Okay. Let's see here.
God level accountant.
Yeah, I pull out my abacus.
Is your, as I say, is your you didn't use your thing to up that, right? Because you didn't have any more of those, right?
No,
that was
no,
just straight to call.
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I rolled a 20 and I had +8.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you are guessing it's probably all of the the art pieces. Roughly, it's hard to tell with the gold because you're like sifting through it a little bit, but it's hard to tell. I mean, probably somewhere between 40 and 50K in gold pieces.
Okay.
Like gold worth of gold. Yeah.
Worth like total
Total amongst
everything
everything that's
combined.
here.
Okay, got it. Not a bad haul. All right. Yeah, I'll relay that to the group whenever it seems appropriate. Actually, I'll use my mind. I'll use
So
say
what?
just about 50,000.
That should shut them down for a while, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
Well
That'll put a dent
done.
in them.
Well
Yeah.
done, everyone. Derek, that was mind-blowing and just incredible.
Maybe I can buy a new hand.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, maybe you can.
Okay. All right, so Lennox and Ileana make their way back into the space. You see that all of the crates have been pulled out.
Actually, Ileana, before they leave the house, is going to, I think, let me see here. So like, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to take some gold out of her purse.
Okay.
And find like a little bag, maybe like a money bag behind the counter there in the shop, and put 1,000 gold in it.
Okay.
And leave it there, kind of beside, like, if there's a register or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, go back to Linux and exit the house. Just, I'm sure he'll probably lose money, and he seems, I don't know. Just in case. We got enough.
Lovely. Hey.
Okay.
All right. Start making our way back as
All right.
slowly and inconspicuously as possible.
Yeah. So I need those stealth checks, please, from earlier.
20.
20.
Oh, I think I rolled a 14. I have to.
Okay.
Oh, me too, but I don't.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Okay.
So it's +4, so 18.
Ooh, that's a 15 for Ileana.
15. Okay. Derek, what was your stealth check? Did I miss that earlier? I'm sorry.
Well, I thought I rolled it, but I don't see it, so let me try again.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a thing of dice, and I should have got them.
Next time.
I have in slow motion rolled a, I think it's a 13.
13. Okay. All right.
Hey, yeah.
All right. So you all make your way through town to the docks, seemingly unnoticed. You did have to stop a couple of times because there was some crowded streets by some of the taverns, and you were trying to stay in the shadows as groups passed. But you made your way to the docks and can have the group start unloading the chests.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna start counting stuff as they're unloading it.
Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, I'll give you a hand, and while we're counting, I'll just check in with everyone. This is obviously quite. It's going to put them behind for sure. There were some other tunnels. Ileana and I, adding what happened in chat. Well, we took a look down there. And there was a T in the tunnel. Turn left and right, and I imagine one went to Starfront. We're not sure where the other way went. Maybe back to where we were. I don't know. But I think, should we just leave it at this? Or should we go to the other storefront and double check? I can't imagine them having another... I mean, what if they do? What if they have another whole bleeding tunnel like this?
Well, someone's gonna have to touch that stupid fucking door.
I would like to rest before we...
I can touch the...
Derek nods gravely.
Right, we need some ice on that. Can anyone make ice?
Yeah.
I'm a bit resistant to... Well, I guess we'll have to see if the others are fire as well, but if they are, I'm a bit resistant to it, and I'll show like a little scalding on my hands, little burns, but light. Like, I'm a bit resistant. There's no need for Derek to singe any more of his little nubs on his hands off.
Toe beans.
Well, while we're resting and counting everything, I'm gonna ask you guys to like just kind of huddle over close to me.
Okay.
Snuggle
We should probably divide this. Some with our crew. I think we should give everyone 1,000 gold.
Sure.
Right off
I
the bat.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Show them that it's worth being with us, and they're worth it.
Yeah. Even the new guy, Edmund, I think.
Sure.
I think it'll
yeah.
buy some trust. As well as probably all the people who were slaves. I think they probably need some money too.
It's a restart.
I'm just saying it's going to add up. It's probably going to be like 15,000 gold that we're giving out, which I'm 100% fine with.
They need it.
Yeah.
And the main thing was that we get this away from them. I'm not looking to be fancy, rich person. Well, I mean, I'd love that, but doesn't have to happen today. Let's get these people some right money to get themselves back on their feet.
And then, I guess we'll just spend the night counting stuff.
Oh, I'm
Taking inventory.
sleeping.
All right. So you're staying in tonight and just counting what you have. You're not going out to the second location.
Mm-hmm.
Not tonight.
Okay.
Although I'm going to tell the group, if someone goes there and finds out what happened, they're going to move the other stuff. So we might miss out on that.
We have to balance safety, right?
I'm
Yeah.
just
Okay.
I just want us to be prepared for that.
Let's also have some extra crew on a watch tonight, just in case any word gets back to the mysterious ship that showed up.
We can fucking just go set sail and sleep in the water
That's a good idea.
too.
Let's do that.
Sure.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll go upstairs and tell the crew that we're gonna sail tonight.
Okay, great. So as they help you guys get everything, why is it doing that? Anyway, get everything together and start setting sail, and you start counting. It's going to take you quite a while for this, like several hours. So for you guys to get a full night's rest after this, you're probably gonna have to wake up at like no earlier than 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So to give you an idea of what you found in the chest in terms of money, and I'll post it all in our chat, in one document, so you don't have to worry about it. There's about 110 platinum, 9,264 gold pieces, and about 1,360 silver pieces. Then amongst the art items, you guys are taking a look at them. There are some that are worth like upwards of 4,000 and 6,000 gold pieces each. There's 5,000, 4,000. So the total value on all of the art pieces is 32,840 gold pieces.
Okay.
And there is one magic item. It's so common amongst like Arcana that I would think that Jules would probably recognize it just from his background at the Mages College. It's a pink and green sphered ion stone.
Ooh.
And it's worth about 8,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Do I know which one that is? All the cast identify on it.
Okay.
I have one more spell slot.
Okay, yep. So they identify for that one. You know that this is a very rare item. It is the leadership one. So you know that this is the one that your charisma score is increased by 2 as it orbits to your head.
Past 20?
To a maximum of 20.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'll ask Lennox if he wants that, but I don't know.
Oh, I think that sounds fantastic, but I'm just so bloody charismatic, Jules.
I know,
have
I know you
it's
are.
at 20, yeah. So
Yeah, I figured
if
that.
it doesn't boost
All
it
right,
fast,
we'll sell it then. We'll sell this thing.
all
yeah.
right.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, is that a permanent boost or is it just a one-time thing?
It's while it floats around your head.
Well, it's around your head. You just have to attune to it.
Can you use
Well,
it?
I will say that my charisma is 16, and that is my spellcasting modifier.
Oh, do you want it?
Mine's a 9.
Is that your
Wait,
spellcasting
You
modifier?
don't need
No,
it,
but
then.
you need it. I don't want it.
It
I'm
would
just-
look lovely, Ileana.
Sure,
Yes, because
Ileana.
it'd be like a
If she
halo
goes.
for you.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll take it then. Yeah.
Okay.
So what was that called again, Victoria?
It's the Ion Stone of Leadership.
Okay.
It's a marbled pink and green sphere that just orbits around your head.
Okay.
Like a
So-
halo.
So you said it's 30-something thousand.
It is the equivalent. Oh, sorry, what? It's like 32,840 gold pieces worth.
And then, so we imagine it's 10,000 in actual gold pieces that we have.
Yeah, it's a little over. Actually, where's my math go? Hold on. Let me do the math for you really fast. So, 1, 2.
Just so we know how much we're going to give out eventually.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, dear thing.
Wait. How did that? Oh, I did the math wrong. Sorry. 9, 2. That's 1, 1, 0, 0. It actually adds up evenly to 10,500 gold pieces between the platinum, silver, and gold.
10,500.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, is it cool if I take 5,000 of that? Just
Please.
reimbursement, and
Aye.
then we'll exchange everything tomorrow.
Aye, that sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe we should exchange it in a different town. Now that I think about it.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So I'm gonna add 5,000 gold to my inventory. I mean, can I do platinum instead?
You can do the 110 platinum and then do the rest of it in the gold.
Okay, 110 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would be 3,900 gold, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. So we long rest.
Yeah.
Are we long rested?
Yeah. So as you settle in, the ship is sailing. You just want the ship to sail out to sea just a little bit, right? You're not actually going too far out of town, right?
No, I mean we can just sail out like for 4 hours and then sail back, or no, longer because we have to count. We'll sail out for 6 hours and then sail back.
Okay.
Right, like 12 hours should be enough
I'd
time.
say that's just in case if it's doable. Anyway, thank you so much. We should probably sail in one direction for a few until they're out of sight, and then course correct, just in case anyone's trying to follow us.
Yeah, I mean we don't have to stop sailing, is what I'm saying, because we can just be in motion the whole time.
I see. You want to be in motion the whole time. Okay. Do you want to have the ship back at the dock at a certain time?
9 a.m. when we think we would be.
Okay. All right.
Quick.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So you get the crew going so that they're going to work overnight to try and get the ship out. You see a lot of not very familiar faces as they've gotten you a new crew. You do see Lashana wakes up and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were staying for another day or two, so I was still staying on the ship." I'll cover the. I'll be your night watch for another night.
Yeah.
All right. So you wake the next morning, much richer, and you feel a little bit better, almost like you might have leveled up to level 9.
Wow.
Nice! Go us!
What?
Yeah.
I should
Just had to wait for that long rest.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh,
best.
dang.
All right. If there's anything in particular that would have changed because of the level up, we can deal with it later. Don't worry about it doing it now. But what are you guys going to do now that as you're pulling into the docks 9 a.m.?
Okay. So, team, do you think we should just go straight to the other safe house and then just get the fuck out of here?
What? Right. The one in the woods? The estate or the other?
The one that's what was the other one?
The other one was a pub. The Haunted Hunter.
Right, the Haunted Hunter. Oh.
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
I am so proud. I went to go answer it, and then you started to answer it. I was like, "Oh my god, you feel my beating heart."
That's awesome.
That's my girl.
Right.
So I guess we don't. I think this will be enough of a knock on him for now. I guess if we have to deal with the estate, we could do that in the future.
Well, it's a couple days away.
Right. I mean, should we still head to the estate after, you think? Just completely wipe them out so they're not trouncing over the poor townspeople anymore?
I mean, that would be good, I think.
I
But
agree.
that's also... Let's deal with this first. Let's see how we feel afterwards.
Right.
Also, I don't know if you guys are into this, but if we find like an absolutely absurd amount of money, let's donate some. I don't think we need all of this.
I agree. I could think of a few people we've already met that could use some of this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lay my head on English.
All right. Well, is everyone up and ready to go?
I mean, yeah. Right, I'm ready.
All right. We might fight this time because it's more of during the day and there's probably going to be people there.
All right. I've been studying some new tactics and some new spells and such. I'm a little excited. I think I've got the hang of them.
Okay.
All right. So you make your way through town. Is it just the 6 of you that are, or 5 of you that are going? Are you going to bring the group with the cart? What do you guys? Is it just What are we doing?
We should bring the group with the carts just in case.
Yeah. We'll just have them like just hang out in town. Yeah. Let's make our way over there.
Let's do it.
Goodness, Lennox.
I just this coffee isn't quite done yet. I'll be awake, but can get over there. If I was just up there counting money so late.
Okay. You're making your way through town. Can I have all of you, since you're going together, the 5 of you, there's like 10 of you in a cart. Can I have you guys make stealth checks just to see if anyone...
Mr. Bean driving his car with a rope on top.
No.
Oh, that was a 7 for Ileana.
Oh, 18 again.
4.
19 also.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
4.
it. Oh yeah, I
Sorry.
forgot. 4. Man. Okay. All right.
Yeah, mine was a natural 1 for what it's worth.
No.
Oh, let me see what Beans are. Does Beans need to roll?
If he's going with you.
Yeah, he's coming with us. Beans rolled a 16.
16. Okay. Okay. So you are making your way through town to the Hunted Hunter. It's still relatively early, so it looks like the tavern itself, although it's in the nicer part of town, isn't too busy yet. There are carts and things that are making their way through, so your group of sailors with the cart doesn't look too suspicious. But you've arrived in front of this like beautifully built 2-story tavern, and it looks like it's almost like the wood beams on it have been like gilded in like a gold leaf, so it's beautifully decorated. It looks very elegant, we'll put it that way. Or ostentatious, depending on your taste.
Let's try to do things, stealthy at first and only resort to violence if we need to.
Absolutely, I agree. Is it open?
Yeah, the tavern itself looks like it's open.
Okay. I'll walk in. Quick glance around the room. Do I see how many people are there?
You see a few patrons sitting at the table. So there's like a group of 2 in one corner and a group of 3 in another. They look finely dressed. They all look to be having breakfast. And there looks to be like a really beautiful bar on one side of the space where there are 2 elven women who are tending the bar itself. And then in the space itself, you can see on the far left-hand side, there's a large sort of spiral staircase that goes upstairs. And then it looks like there's a pair of double doors that go to the back half of the building.
Okay. And what does the bartender look like?
They the women.
Are they hot?
Wow.
See Obsidian Isles, the Jules would find them attractive, I'm sure. They look like they are younger elves, but Elven one has sort of silvery hair. The other one has almost like a soft pale blue hair. And they both look like they're busy chatting away behind the bar in uniform. They're like matching uniforms. So.
All right, guys, how do you think we should do this?
Well, I don't think Ileana's trick will work twice.
No.
I mean, I guess, Jules, if you and I were pretty charismatic, right? If we go up and just explain, we're making the town a safer place. Brutus is dead.
I mean, I still have his bag right here, so.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what that. Right.
It's been that long. I put him on ice last night.
Oh, all right. Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
That's why the bag's dripping.
Yeah, it's a little condensation,
Oh, no.
little pixie condensation.
Well, look, if that doesn't do the trick, I don't know what will. Oh, let's just go up and tell them. Listen, things are taking a turn here.
Yeah.
We're looking to remove this operation altogether. maybe, we can give them some gold and make it worth their while. I think that if they were getting paid for this already, that might be their language.
Yeah. Let's go see how they are.
All right.
Does anyone else want to join us?
I mean, I'm going to be right behind you. I don't really have any better ideas, so she'll give Lennox a look.
Derek's like, I'll sit this one out.
Derek, come here. Derek, get up here, man. Let's go
Right.
talk to this cute bar lady.
Oh,
No.
right there. Come on.
I think the bigger
Um,
group we have, the
okay.
more we might,
Or presence.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are they hot?
I already asked that. And of
Tasha,
course they're
are you
hot.
paying attention?
Ben
I
steps in
am.
behind
I just
everyone
wanted
else.
to hear it again.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't Tasha asking. It was Ben.
Mhm.
Listen.
I mean, it's
Anybody
subjective,
here
but
with Obsidian
everything
their
is-
aisles?
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So you make your way in. Everyone kind of looks up as you come in because one, it's a larger group, and two, you don't look like the normal clientele.
I'm gonna look
Look
as
out. Good
orange
morning.
as I
Good
can.
morning.
Wait, are you saying we're not hot?
Should I put on my
No, that's not
wings?
what I'm saying.
We don't fit in.
Should I put out my wings? Will that make me look more intimidating?
Wait for the right moment when
Okay,
when you
alright,
feel
alright.
it.
Just let me know. Just let me know, and I'll.
If it looks like we need to be grand or intimidating, just throw out those
Yeah.
wings.
Okay. All right.
Lennox gonna just give you a
Yeah, I guess we'll just sit at the bar.
Okay. The five of you sit at the bar.
Yeah.
The one,
Um,
they kind of give each other like this like look, and then the one with the sort of like icy blue, soft pale hair, comes up to all of you and says, "Right, how can I help all of you?"
What's
Okay.
what's on the menu for breakfast today?
Oh, well, we have a fine rabbit stew, or we can do a full breakfast.
I mean, have you guys eaten yet? Should be.
Oh, I'm a bit. I could go for some food.
You always
Famished.
eat.
All right, yeah. 5 full breakfasts. Breakfasts, please.
Absolutely. Coming right up. And she'll kind of dart out and to the back to place your order.
That went
Okay.
well, didn't it?
So we're either gonna get really good breakfast, like a really big breakfast, or she just called a bunch of people to come fight us.
I
So
will
we'll
keep an
find out in
eye.
a couple minutes.
I'm ready either way.
And the one with sort of that pale silvery hair comes up and says, "Can I get you anything to drink while you're waiting?"
I'll have a Derek Bardson, please.
Oh, what's
Actually-
that?
We'll have full. I forgot, Ileana, do you like them or you don't like them?
I don't like them. No.
Oh.
I'll just take a coffee. You got
Coffee
it?
for me too.
Or
Of
4
course.
Bardsons and a coffee, please.
Of
Two
course.
coffees, Linnet. Yeah.
Oh, Leonard, you wanna-
I'm just a coffee this morning. No.
Okay.
I
Of
like
course.
those in the afternoon.
So 2 coffees and 2 Derek Bardsons?
I don't know what that is.
3.
That sounds
Three.
that sounds interesting.
But you're gonna
All
love
right.
it.
All right, just a moment,
Okay.
please. And you'll see her kind of shift to the end of the bar and get you
Do you
your-
like tea and coffee? Do you like tea, Finn?
Yes.
Do you like coffee?
Double yes.
Have you ever tried the two together?
What?
Like not drinking out of 2 different cups together, but putting them together in one cup and
Oh, that's a
drinking
thing
it.
here.
Yeah.
It's developed by our very own, and I'll gesture down at Derek.
Oh, you made it up.
Yeah.
It's all
I
across
mean,
the
I
aisles
didn't
now.
think so, but I guess I brought it to the aisles unwittingly.
That's exciting. I like to try new things. Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
Okay.
What?
no, nothing.
It's always good to try new things.
Yes, it is. I love new foods. I love new drinks. I love new experiences. I love new this. I love new that. And she just kind of.
Ooh.
Wow.
Sounds good.
Exciting.
So lots of new stuff.
Oh, I need another
I'm
cup
a,
of coffee
I'm a
to
fan
catch
of
up
new
with you.
this, but not so much.
I
new
haven't been
that.
around people in a long time. It's been lonely. This is nice.
So you didn't socialize outside of working? Did you just work and then go back to your barracks? I mean, I understand that. Okay. I mean, I was in the guard for a while, so I understand that life.
Like a fighter, like a soldier.
Yeah. Both.
Oh. Yeah, I
guess
was
it-
too scared, so I stayed.
Really?
Oh, sure.
it at work.
At least,
and
yeah.
I slept.
Okay.
How much of a social life then, right?
I've had no social life since I left
Oh,
my home.
Would you
great.
describe yourself as like an introvert or an extrovert? How would you? How do you want your social life to be?
I would love to try a lot of new things. I've only have gotten to know where I'm from and Ikram, and that is it.
oh, Ikram.
Yeah.
Oh, what a grand place that is with the canals and the lovely sights.
Yeah.
A lot of ritzy
it was
folk there.
Yes. So whenever we had a really good like winnings for one of my fights, we would take a trip to Ikram and buy random stuff. And it was nice.
Lovely.
Cool.
Hmm.
So you lived in Ikram?
No,
Oh,
I lived.
you just worked in Ikram?
No,
Celebrated there, I think.
visited.
Celebrated. Oh,
Celebrated.
okay. Got
Yes.
it.
Yeah. So, no, I'm not going to say that. There is a off the coast
Uh-huh.
underwater community.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, and
Mhm.
you have like these little bubbles,
right.
and they're
Cool.
like so you're not just like swimming because that's just boring. Don't swim all day, and you just get to like walk in, and it's like
Oh,
gravity takes hold, and you
oh
just
that's
kind of like walk around.
grand.
Were you not afraid of monsters, under the sea monsters? You know, the ones that live out in the ocean. Did that not worry you at all? You know, the creatures that come up and like take down entire ships and
She kind of giggles a little bit, like I don't know what monsters you're talking about. No offense,
Oh.
but most of the ocean life, we could talk to them,
Oh.
and they're just. I'm not sure. Are we talking like really big monsters or?
yeah, no, big monsters. You know,
They can take down a ship, probably. I'd imagine
There's
they're
a-
huge.
bunch of them out in the sea,
A bunch of them.
everywhere.
Oh,
Ileana,
okay.
I don't know. Ileana,
Uh,
you sound a little alarmist right now. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know,
Is that why you're never learned how to swim?
You don't know how to swim.
no, yeah,
No.
because we didn't go near the ocean. I mean, there were
Because of all the
several.
monsters.
There were
Because
several.
of the
Well, I
monsters.
mean,
Yeah.
let's not.
Do you want me to teach you? I'm really good at
I mean,
swimming.
I'm talking more out in the ocean, not you
Mm.
know. I mean, there were different reasons why we didn't go near the water, and you kind of look at Linux. Wow, you know,
There's some
in
good
the
reasons
land.
to go there, though, right?
Yes, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm
Wait, what does Lennox have to do with the water?
I'm really confused
Well,
at what's going on.
there's a-
here.
Yeah, me too.
a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. Let's just
We have time.
Do you like swim lessons? I can help you with swim lessons.
They tried to give me swim lessons, and
Ooh.
I don't know about try.
Jules?
We did give you some lessons.
Yeah.
right. I mean, but it was
They're
only
pretty
one
good.
time, so I wasn't able to
Oh.
like.
It was a good lesson.
I mean, I've lived in water.
I haven't
I'm
tried
really
since
good.
then, so maybe I need to try swimming.
Yes. Yes. It's oh my god, it's so freeing and just so relaxing.
Well, it's a survival skill, but yeah.
Wait,
He-
hey,
that one has a
can
point.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hold your breath or do you breathe underwater?
I can breathe underwater.
Oh,
I can
Ileana,
breathe.
can you breathe underwater?
No, I can't. No.
Oh, so is that like a problem?
But
I mean, it's
can't-
rough. Derek, you know
Yes.
you can't breathe underwater either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can
Yeah,
you
I
swim?
know. I'm
Well, I'm
okay
just
at
saying,
it.
you should be able to relate.
Well, she's a god or whatever. Who knows?
She's not a god. Derek, who told you she's a god?
She did.
He's
No.
an angel.
She's
She
not.
told.
She's an
That's how we
Azamar.
got the gold. Is that she's a god?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I'm
She
not.
just has
Wait, I
celestial
was
blood.
busy. That's why I
Derek,
didn't
you
react.
skipped over a lot of stuff that
I'm-
happened last night,
Well,
man.
what? She
Derek.
has a whole stone floating around
Derek,
her head.
I'm
It's
not
like her halo.
actually. I haven't used it yet. I'm not a god. I'm just an ASMR. So I'm celestial, but I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not something to worship.
so those
Asimar is more like
you're
it, I'll say
real.
to
You're
Jules.
sensitive to those sounds, and they make you feel real pleasurable.
I'm sorry, what? I was a
Oh,
little
Derek,
distracted.
Derek, one more
No.
time.
Derek,
Derek,
was
one
that?
more time.
I
I didn't-
am going to say
Okay.
that breakfast roll up at about this time
Derek,
for
one
that
more
terrible
time.
pun. That terrible pun. Moving on.
What is happening?
I caught it. All right, we're moving on. So yeah,
Thank you,
so
Victoria.
you're welcome. Your Derek Bartons and your coffee roll up. So does your breakfast. And then the two bartenders seem to be chatting with each other down at the other end of the bar, leaving the five of you alone.
I'll eat quickly. All right. The longer we're here, the more
Yeah.
I get nervous. More time to have to contact.
I mean,
It seems like they're fine.
Maybe someone will leave while we're eating. Does anyone leave while we're eating?
This is so good.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. It's not my thing.
This is
Unfortunate.
really
That
good.
is unfortunate. Both of the tables end up leaving, but 3 more tables worth of people sort of filter in. So
Ben's not paying attention now because she has this new thing in front of her, which is a.
Well, I mean, should we just talk to them?
Let's just fucking talk to them and get on with it, right?
I'll, raise my hand, try and get their attention politely.
they kind of look at each other, and the one with that sort of pale blue hair comes over and says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
I
What
want
can
another
do
one.
for you?"
Well, this is all great.
Sure,
And thank you.
of course.
So we know what's going on here. And it's okay. Trying to figure out how to phrase this. What did you think of Brutus?
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
One laggy persuasion check coming up. 19.
19. Okay. I'm sorry, dear. I'm not sure I know who it is you're referring to.
Do you run this place?
My sister and I do own this establishment, yes?
Okay. So then you probably know who I'm talking about.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
He's the one who is about yay high,
Wings.
bit of a dickhead.
Mhm.
Probably bosses you around a bit. Bosses probably everyone around a bit. He's no longer with us.
I'm sorry you lost your friend. Was it a late night out for all of you?
No, actually.
Insight check.
Insight.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and insight check.
It was 22 for Ileana.
22.
No, I mean, I'm gonna mentally say she's obviously lying to us. Like,
I
Just
got,
making sure.
got a 14.
I would say Jules is having a hard time telling because of his role.
oh really?
Yeah,
I don't roll
yeah.
insight.
No, you didn't, but your passive insight until you.
Well, I'm just assuming that she's lying to me as soon as she just responded. As soon as she started playing dumb.
Sure.
I don't think I need to have insight to jump to that conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, her reaction to you was in a way that was selling it to the point where Jules would not necessarily know, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
her
I
role
thought-
was high enough was to, yeah.
Okay, well, I was trying to play it as if no matter what she says, I know she's in on it.
Okay.
There's no convincing me otherwise.
Okay. I mean,
Even if
that's fair, but you do not have any, Jules doesn't feel very, he doesn't necessarily feel confident the way that they made it feel confident. Okay. You said what? I'm sorry, Ileana, one more time.
22 for Ileana.
22, and what was yours, Fen?
14.
14. Okay. Fen, yeah, you're starting to wonder why they're questioning these women. Maybe we got the wrong spot. Ileana, she's hiding something, but you're having a hard time telling if it's the Brutus thing or if it's something else.
She'll kind of mental link to she's a little hard to read, honestly. I mean, I feel like I got a good hold on it, but I think that she's lying about something, but I can't tell if it's about Brutus or about something else that she's saying.
Let's ask her another thing or two, and I'll keep an eye, see if I can...
No, don't worry about what we did last night. But I'm just, wanted to see how you felt about that. If you were happy.
Losing your friend? I'm sorry, dear. My condolences.
You don't have to. We don't have to do this dance. We can just speak to each other honestly. We're not here to do anything.
I'm sorry, I don't even know who you are.
Do you want to know who I am?
Sure. Who are you?
Are you going to start speaking to just us plainly? We're adults. Let's speak like adults.
I'm not sure who it is that you've lost, but perhaps if you told me who you are, it would make it a little easier.
Oh, well, I'm Fen.
No. No.
Hello, Fen.
So nice to meet you.
Fen, stop.
Where's my drink?
Fen, that's not.
What?
First off, Fen, that's not how you speak to people that are working. Okay? That's not how you speak to people that are working.
May I please have another one? Thank you.
Of course, dear.
Listen, Brutus is the one that's been having some dealings with you here. He's a menace to the town.
Supplying money. You've been trading it off to his home.
Slaves? He's in the fucking slave trade.
And this is one of his storefronts.
And we know it. I looked at his books.
So before we engage any further, we just wanted to see if that feels like it's a bit of a relief to you. Like, oh, good, I don't have to deal with that. Or it's good, but then I'm going to lose some money and maybe we can, sort something out so that you don't have to take such a hit. Or if you're just plain upset about the whole thing.
We can talk about that too.
Can one of you make a persuasion check with me for me at advantage?
Nick, I think what?
I don't want to assume. Okay.
You guys choose. Sure. I don't care.
That's a 23.
If it's over 20, I always assume he lifts his shirt a little bit.
I'll make it a 28. Just lifts up.
Reach in and scratch. Have the pec muscles really attach. Yeah.
If it's a 28, I need you to roll again.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get a better. Oh, that's much better. That's a 27.
32.
Okay. You burned 2 of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That's good because I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. So that 27 would also not have worked. All right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So she sits there for a moment and all of you except for Fen sort of recognize this kind of glazed over look that she gives you for a second as if she's having a conversation with someone else. And you see the other elven woman walk over and hand Fen her Derek Barton.
I'm gonna knock it on the floor. I'm just knocking it on the floor. No, don't do anything else that they hand you.
That is incredibly rude. This is my sister and co-owner of this establishment.
I'll fucking clean it up. Okay, I just can't be too safe right now. I'll clean it up.
Right.
But I need you to talk to us on an equal playing level. We're being square with you.
Right.
You're going to clean it up now. And the one that has the icy blue hair or the icy white hair kind of walks behind the bar and starts to go to each of the tables and starts to escort the other patrons out.
All right, do you have a mop? I'll clean it up right now. I don't care.
She's just standing there staring at you.
Okay, I will stand up and start looking for a mop.
Okay.
That was my dream.
It's so awkward.
Liana's just sitting
They're
there
so
at the bar,
absurd.
looking around.
Yeah.
Just mental message. She'll just press to digitate it.
No, I'm gonna fucking
Okay,
clean it up.
right.
I made the mess. I'm gonna fucking clean it up.
Right.
All right. You start looking around. There's like a mop in the corner. You can
Yeah, I'll
use
start
to
mopping
clean it up.
You want me
Awkwardly
to wash the
watching.
cup too? What?
Just put it on the counter.
Okay.
All right. So after you see the other elven woman escort the other patrons out and locks the door, she comes back around the bar and says, "That really wasn't necessary. She had asked for a drink and we were giving it to her. I had only asked my sister to come over so that we could discuss this because it's a business matter."
I didn't know you were gonna fucking poison us. You're not being straight with us.
We were dealing with
I don't want my new
Brutus.
friend just fucking
Hey.
choking on her own spit because you have a fucking problem with us.
I
don't want
see.
you.
You are the kind of people that come in and ask a handful of questions and then just start knocking things around because you didn't get your way?
No.
No.
You're a bit of a child.
Brutus would have.
So tell me
easily-
exactly who you are, and we'll tell you how we know Brutus.
Derek audibly goes, "Oh!"
Ileana's going to stand, and is going to extend her hand as in the shake.
Mhm.
I'm Ileana Anulian.
What was in that drink?
Like, if I'm the child, you wouldn't tell me where the fucking mop was.
I'll stand
just-
up and follow.
We just
suit.
want to talk.
Lennox.
I apologize for my friend.
She'll, you'll see it's the one with the sort of icy blue hair. We'll turn to Derek and you, sir.
And I what?
Who are you,
I'm Derek Bardson.
Derek? And you?
Just call me Jay.
All right.
And I'm going to say, now that they have your names, they can probably fucking crack you.
It's fine. I already have people out to kill me anyway, so what's another person?
Got my ring too.
And I'm Fen, and I really love your hair. Mine's more dark blue, but how did you get it so icy?
It's part of being a moon elf, dear.
A moon elf?
Yes, dear.
That's so cool.
Dang,
Thank
she's
you.
from the moon.
I know.
It's not.
So, Brutus is no longer with us. And you're what? Coming to spread the good news?
Other people seem to be a little bit happy.
We're looking to shut down the operation dealing with human trafficking, trafficking people and such. We're clearing out. We came here first to clear out any storehouse it has or any funds that he's funneled through here to make sure that no one else picks up where he left off. That's not to say can't leave you with something to make sure that you're covered for any inconvenience and such. We just want to make Nokomis a better, safer place. We don't want someone stepping in and just...
Get rid of these fucking slavers.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fair. We don't need your compensation. Our tavern does just fine. But I will tell you, you aren't the first coming to look for their supplies.
Really?
You can go down and see what you can recover yourselves. We'll show you the way. But we already noticed that there was a disturbance in the tunnels this morning, so...
Oh, shite. I hope we're not too late.
Yeah.
Derek keeps his hands down at his side.
Would you like us to show you or not?
That's what we
Yes,
came here for.
please.
I'm sure it's dangerous, but that's what we came here for. All right.
Where do you want me to put this mop?
Back where you found it, dear.
We appreciate it. I know we got off on a rough start here. We're just a bit shaken from dealing with Brutus and everything that happened. We just don't know what the people he deals with are like. But glad that you seem, on the up and up.
Agreed.
All right. And she'll kind of look at her sister and nod, and her sister will come out from behind the bar and sort of gesture towards the two double doors and says, "If you'll follow me."
Ileana will follow.
I'll walk behind Illian.
All right.
Yeah,
Are all of you going?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're all
Okay.
going. But I'm keeping an eye on the sister that's behind us.
All right. Make a perception check for me, just.
$13.
Okay, copy that. All right, so you make your way through the double doors, and you go down this, beautifully decorated hallway. It has some nice fine art in it, and she brings you to a room off to the right. And in this room, it's like completely empty except for what looks like a trap door, which she pulls up, and she sort of lights a globule of light in front of her and starts to step down the stairs and just assumes that all of you follow behind her. And so for the sake of brevity, you see her start to go down the tunnel and you see her sort of like wave her hand as she's walking through. Nothing seems to be triggered as she's walking through this tunnel. You walk about the same length from the clock workshop to the door that you walk here before you reach a door that looks very similar. And you see her sort of move her hand over it and then almost do like this pulling motion in the air. And you see what looks like these wards come off of the door and the bar drops. The door opens. And she steps aside for you to walk in. If you so choose.
Derek silently cursed when he watched that.
Ileana will walk in.
All right.
I'm gonna pick up the bar and just like move it.
Okay.
Just like how heavy is it? It's just like one bar, right?
It's one bar. I mean, it's fairly heavy because it's full iron, but it's not like immovable. Yeah.
I just don't want her to lock it behind us.
Okay, yeah. So you move it around, and as you you move the bar, and as you walk into the space, you see a space that's much larger than the space under the clockworker's shop. But it looks like over half of the boxes that would have filled the space have been cleared out, and you see that the door on the other side itself is open. And as you open or walk into the space, you hear the voice of somebody on the other side in the tunnel and say, "Who the hell are you?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Well, crap.
Dun, dun, dun.
Woo,
Oh, man,
boy.
we leveled up though.
Yes.
I did level up.
Leveled up.
Thank you, Vic. That's so exciting.
You're welcome. Hey, you just had to get through the Brutus fight and get a nap. So
Yes.
all you
Did it.
needed.
I can
Love
magic awareness myself one more time now. So
Ooh, exciting.
Sweet. All right. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Raiders. We'll, since we're ending just a little bit late tonight, we'll go ahead and get through this pretty quickly. So if you are new around here, we play a lot of D&D on this channel. We play D&D every Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Friday night, and twice on Saturday nights. On top of that, on Tuesdays from 2 to 4, well, I almost forgot what time we do our show.
Oh,
From 2 to 4 on Tuesdays, we have Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where we paint minis and shoot the shit, talk about life. It's a lot of fun. On Fridays from 12 to 3, Steph has Mad Art with Steph, where she illustrates different things from around the channel, different moments. So if you want to vote on some of the art that she might be working on, you can always visit us over in Discord and hop over there and vote on the pieces that she works on. If you want to support us and have the means to do so, we would love for you to support us over on Patreon. You get all the same things that you get subscribing with Twitch and more, and then a little bit more of the money comes back to us so we can give you more amazing content and things on the channel. So we highly recommend you checking that out. There are great rewards on all the tiers, and it's a great little family that we have. Outside of that, I think we're going to go ahead and raid over to, who is it, Dan? It's already
Spunky.
Spunky, awesome. What are they doing right now? Are they playing D&D?
They are.
Sweet. All right, so we'll raid over, give them a mad bird caw, say hello for them, and we will see you guys next Sunday to find out whether or not these guys collect the other half of Brutus's treasure. All right, everyone have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you.
Bye.